Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing? Congratulations, David, on the greedy bastard and getting first, second, and third on Twitch. Hello, Francois. Hello, Hellebricht. Hello, Tony. Hello, Lion. Good to see everyone. Hello, Revenus. How you doing? How is everyone doing on this beautiful day of the new balanced Dataslate coming out? Woohoo! Let's go. Late? No, I am not late. I was just doing the loading screen thing that everyone does. Just be happy I'm not one of those streamers that takes like 10 minutes for their loading screen. Hello, Helbert. But yes, today was a very nice surprise. Hear what happened to... I have no idea who that is. Oh, wait, no, I see what you're trying to get me to say. Nice try. That's also the reason why I didn't say it. Nice try. Night Cascadator at someone.
Hello.
Thanks. Hello, how you doing?
No, I'm just doing Marvel Rivals.
New PNG I see.
Hmm?
New PNG I see.
Oh! Yep. That's for Wasteland. Hold on, let me switch.
Your cat girl Krieg, what? Hello Blackburn, how you doing? I'm sorry, what? I think I saw it in the whip section. I thought that was just like a coat. You might need to make the ears a bit smaller. But that's just me. It looks like you haven't had your first old man moment yet. Yeah, I know. Haha, nice try.
Old man what?
Installed yesterday. No, he tried to get me to say a word that I play on words for something that should not be said on stream. Puppy is having fun running around in the bunker. You're not gonna pay the doggo tax in Discord? I have so many nights I can throw at people. Same. Just waiting for Ickbard to get here to start the going over the balanced data slate. But how is everyone doing this morning?
I've been doing fantastic. Marvel Rivals is really fun.
I need to play Marvel Rivals still. I have it downloaded. I'm gonna play it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I thought it was tonight.
No. Today's Wednesday. Thursday is video game day.
Oh.
Not more nights than me. I mean, but David, do you have almost every single night in existence? I think not.
Hello.
Hello.
Bard. You sound tired because you probably just woke up.
That and I answered in a low energy type of way because I'm just setting everything up right now.
I see.
Says the blind man. Hello, everybody.
Who the fuck you calling blind?
I don't know. I can't see. Oh, Nev, you got a new little thing there. I like it.
What's that, Nev?
Oh, fine. Maybe I wanted him to be cool. What's up, Helbricht?
Where is...
Listen, and he didn't respond to correct me, so now he's Nev. Exactly.
What? Excuse you.
Don't worry, don't worry, doesn't concern you. You're okay. Don't worry, Nev. You're okay.
Shut the fuck up. I'll strangle you.
Dragon Master. Any advice on what color to paint a Dark Angel Sergeant helmet? I'm not. Wouldn't the Sergeant marking just be a stripe going down the helmet? If I remember correctly. Oh wait, no, that's Captain. Sergeant helmets are usually red, if I remember correctly, but for Dark Angels, I'm not sure. Do you know the Horus? Have you seen the Horus Heresy Dark Angels in the Liber Index? They have markings for how to paint sergeants and like captains in there. You could do that. Discord, not until I take away overnight. Okay. Ugh. Yes, the Marvel game is indeed Overwatch 2.0. And also the fact that it's gonna its 3D models are gonna overtake Overwatch very soon.
Let's be
Yes,
honest
they
here
already have.
though. Let's be honest here though. Marvel Rivals is definitely like better than Overwatch. So
Yes.
A million times. All right, shall we go over the balanced data slate, Andy?
Yes, let me move screens.
Because good golly, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna talk about the indexes we kind of care about. Well, no, the indexes are. Did they change anything about the indexes?
factions.
Yeah, did they change anything? Or is
I
it
didn't
just
see
everything
anything
that's
when
in
I
the
read.
errata?
I didn't see what they changed for Votan with the index drop stuff, but I might be missing something.
Though they haven't even dropped the new index yet, so it might just be in the balanced data slate.
Yes, they did. Everyone got.
Yeah, we're still. It's that the detachment hasn't come out yet, though.
I'm talking about like everyone's fucking indexes
so
got a new.
I'm
they
assuming
brought up,
this
like, you know, they need to
balanced.
meta.
I'm assuming this balanced data slate is like the update to the rules of the game, huh?
Yes, and I literally
Yeah,
had
it's
a
like
video just
it's like
complaining
major
about that
patch
always
notes.
updating every too much.
Okay, so big core rules. Stratagems that set up a closer range. No longer 3 inches away; it's now 6.
Oh, thank God.
Via stratagems and abilities. Now, these are the stratagems, ladies and gentlemen. Stratagems. So abilities and stuff, we're gonna see it throughout the different factions here, except for Eldar, because Yinkarn is, you know, meant to be strong and potent in some way. They made it as well. Their abilities are now a 6-inch bubble instead of 3.
Yeah.
Up the points of science, I want an army to be 2k. Fair. That's kind of based, Albert. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Stratagems that worsen armor penetration. They no longer last for the entire phase now, guys. They only last for that sequence of attacks by that by the unit attacking them.
Oh, thank God. That is, thank God. Now people actually have to
It also
be
makes
careful with it instead of, oh,
Yeah.
this just protects me for the rest of the turn.
not only that, it makes abilities or stratagems like the reduce incoming damage much bigger deal now, because now they last the entire phase instead of just a single instance of shooting.
Yeah. My army to be 2k.
Yeah, I like these changes a lot. Nothing new from there. Oh, actually, wait, they're a little bit new. Talking about they made a clarification for the Space Marine captain's rights here, for example. Basically, modify the cost of a stratagem down to -1. But you can duplicate it now. So wait,
Okay,
so it's
who's
not
watching
just Armor of
something in the
Contempt.
background?
Yes, that's right. RG Caboose, also Rooster Teeth. Basically, if you have an Armor of Contempt style effect, it only lasts for that attack sequence.
Do you want to
Right.
wear headphones, Revenus?
Huh?
You want to wear headphones? You
What do
can
you
hear
mean?
Whatever's going on in the background.
Oh, is it that loud?
Yes.
The volume is like a 1.
Well, we can hear something going on in the background.
He's watching TikToks.
Hmm.
No, I'm playing Marvel Rivals.
Oh, okay. Based. Did they fix the fact that an expensive box like Crisis Suits can, at best, be 150 points? We do not know. We're not at the points yet. We're just going through
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah, we're looking
Alrighty.
at Sisters.
Sisters is a big deal here. They got a big nerf. Not Bard Lab. So stress, final pain damage reduction.
So
yeah,
now
just
they
the
don't
just
get
the damage.
miracle dice for every single action.
They get it only at the start of each battle round instead of at the beginning of each player's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And if one or more sister battle was destroyed that phase, instead of every time a sister battle is destroyed that phase.
Interesting. And now they can't just farm miracle dice, which is
Yeah, they got
good.
the similar nerf that Eldar got. Trying to St. Catherine. basically a 6 generator. Pretty good. Buff Eldar, they need it, guys. Trust me. Hellbrick, they actually kind of do, but they also have a lot of unique units to play around with it. All right, they increased the CP costs for various stratagems. They nerfed the purgation detachment rule to where you need to be within 6 inches with your flamers, and that's, I think, more than fair because that was the go-to.
Yep.
They buffed Penitent Host, probably through a spelling error they overlooked. Penitent Host basically works like Gladius detachment.
Yeah.
Oh
boy.
Custodes.
Next is me. Hell yeah, these some pretty good buffs. Now jet bikes aren't collecting dust anymore. Woohoo!
So why don't you talk about what's the significance on these differences?
So let's see. I don't think there's any change from the last one for the first two for detachments, as they're not red.
The data sheets here.
But yes, oh my god, this is so good. So jet bikes in general, they now have a toughness characteristic of 7 instead of 6, which is
they
really
should
nice.
have had.
Yes, which they should have had, because then they were just all they were was just basic Custodes that can move 14 inches. And then salvo launchers are now twin linked, strength 10, AP -3, and D6 -1 damage instead of, I think,
+1.
They were D6 +1 instead of being, I think they were like 2 damage or 3 or something. I don't remember what they were. Now they're twin linked, so this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, twin linked on a single shot weapon is big.
But you get two salvo launchers per bike, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So then also hurricane bolters, the damage is now AP is now -1 and also damage 2 instead of being AP 0 and damage 1.
I'm gonna interject here just for 1 second.
What?
Lion, I am so sorry. We're gonna get to that in a second. I am so sorry. What's up? What's up, Corn?
Hello, Corn. How you doing?
Alrighty, and the Vaders, the Virtus Praetor people, I was called them Vaders, the Darth Vaders.
Yeah.
They're vibing. They're shucking and jiving.
Yes, now my Virtus Praetors can, so the dust can stop gathering on them. And then also their once per battle thing, now it works if you just move, which is nice. It is very nice. Very nice, very nice. Now we get to Adeptus Mechanicus. Nothing's changed, it looks like. No, nothing's changed for Admech. Eldar, no changes. Well, actually, yeah, Eldar, no changes. Extra Militarum has 1 change. Take it over, Bard. Buddy. Hey, Bard. Hello. Hello.
Hello? Yes.
Hey, Bard, where are you? Blame it at me. I promise I'll give it back. Did you miss anything important? Yes, we just talked about Custodes and their buffs to Virtus Praetors not being dog shit anymore. They're actually usable. Woohoo!
Sorry, NVIDIA broadcast shit the bed. So, and first of all, Andy, Imperial Guard, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Sorry.
I forgive
Sorry.
you. I forgive you, friend. I forgive you. Secondly, it's a bad day for Guard. It's not a terrible day, but it's cumulative nerfs have been hitting Guard here, left and right. Lord Solar Leontis no longer can order Ogryns, Rattlings, Baneblades. We're all crying. We're all crying today. I could be hyperbolic and say, it's the new Cadia. No, it's just Lord Solar was there to make the big tanks be all orderable.
I think they might bring tank commanders back. Well, bring tank commanders cheaper, maybe.
Well, they actually made it so tank commanders can order themselves and have keywords to be ordered by other officers. They did that last update.
Yeah, well, I mean, a tank commander being able to command itself is what a tank commander does.
Well, you'd be surprised. Imagine being the legendary hero for guard. Dude, that used to be the whole spiel was like, yeah, there's Lord Sword Leviantis.
That's a funny, incredibly based take.
From David?
Yes. Put it in the base takes.
As you say, my liege. But yeah, like my whole spiel with him's like, Leontis can order everyone. Leontis can order himself some Wendy's. Like, the man can do whatever he wants.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Oof.
I have some business to take care of.
Let's look at the data sheets next. All right, let's look at Blood Angels next. No
perfection.
Changes. Black Templars. Post execution transport section. Transfer capacity of 7 to Astartes infantry models. So they bumped it up from 6 to 7, I'm guessing.
I believe so, yes. 7. And the Crusader squad melee weapons have AP 1.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
And yeah, all this AP increase with the nerf to Armor of Contempt style abilities. There you go. Chaos Knights. They got a big buff, is my understanding.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good buff. That now means that even the little knights have this now. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, not just that, all their stuff is now happening now-ish. Instead of like waiting until Battle Round 3, it looks like.
Is greater than yours in a turn.
Yes, Jamie. Yes, Jamie.
Oh, that's a pretty cool
the Ogrins will not listen to the guy with the biggest, shiniest hat.
Ooh.
Come on, say the words out loud and full. We have people want to hear you speak.
Okay, fine. I'm just reading the Aura Terror of Enhancement. So it's basically a sticky objective until the end, until your opponent takes it over. Which is pretty good. It's basically what Knights already had for their enhancement.
And then there's the Trader's Mark has been changed to do Battle Shock tests on people within a foot.
Good.
Which I like.
Chaos Space Marines, just some deep strike stuff, it looks like.
However, read the Predator. The Predator got a buff.
Where is it? Predator Annihilator. Re-roll the damage roll. Oh, nice.
It used to be damage roll of 1.
Now it's pretty much just like the Caladius.
Damn right it is. Dude, I can run my my Predators against the Caladius and not feel bad. Oh my god. We're so bad, Kings.
Marines, unless this is also for Space Marines too.
This is for Space Marines too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let's see.
Alrighty.
Chaos Demons.
Screamers. The Screamers got a better hit for their melee.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yep. Dank Angels, let's go.
They changed up the wording on it, Jamie.
So isn't this the new detachment?
And
they already fixed it. Yeah, I think this is the new. Wait, no, it's not. It's the old one.
Yeah, the Company of Hunters.
Yeah. Units from your army are eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which they. Ooh, that's pretty good. Even though all we have is just Outriders and Wavering Black Knights.
Hey! You also have the Storm Speeders.
Okay. Ravenwing model only. You can reroll advance and charge rolls. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like they're changing this because that rumor engine is Samael. Because it does kind of make sense with the new detachment and then also changes to this.
Yeah.
That's my idea, that it is Samael.
I could dig it.
Things. Got some big changes to the line. Well, not really that big of a change, just a minor change.
Kind of back to normal.
Wanted. Yes, back to normal, kind of. He's almost there. He's almost there, and that one extra damage made him go up by 15 points. And then Raven Black Knights, we now have devastating wounds. Nice. That's pretty good. And Samael also got to change then too. If that unit is already eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it advanced, add 1 to advance and charge rolls. Yeah, he that new model is most definitely him.
There you go.
It is him. With all these changes in Samael, it is him. Only should we take over Death Guard.
So Death Guard,
Wait, no,
this is No, it's up in the top right. We got some fun things here. Once again.
Yeah, I know, I see it. So it's Predator and then also Mortarion.
Yes. Thank you for stealing the Thunder
Okay,
Stealer.
sorry. I'm distracted.
I'm sorry.
Gene Stealer cults, because they have a huge block of red.
Mortarion has Deep Strike. Mortarion has Deep Strike, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to come up and he's going to bully the shit out of you all. And he's going to be in Deep Strike, and then he's going to be set up in your opponent's fucking movement phase, in your back line, sneezing on all your children. The Mothman cometh.
Why don't you take over for Gene Stealer cults, because that is a huge block of red text.
Okay, so Gene Stealer cult got an AdMech treatment here, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! They're getting new stuff. Okay. So basically, they have resurgence points, depending on the size of the battle. Going Strike Force, they have 10 resurgence points. Each different unit here has a value with the unit cost on them for how many resurgence points they cost. Meet Tyrion coming to a deployment zone near you. Exactly, JB. Fucking exactly. Then they have, so each of these units, they have marked for how many resurgent points it is, basically, to bring them back. Add a new unit in your army identical to the destroyed unit is starting strength. All of its wounds remaining. One-shot weapons are equipped with a cult ambush marker. So my question is, there's that rule about if you're replacing a unit, you can only use that ability once. So that means you can only get one unit out of this. Because of the core rule, if you're bringing in a reinforcement that's a replica of a unit you already have.
I mean, unless it specifically says this unit can only use this once per battle, I can see people saying, "Oh, well, this is a different unit," and then also this does state stuff that
this does state it is a different unit.
Yeah.
The only thing that destroys the Death Guard command structure, a big ass light bulb. I know, right? And OxyClean. Typhus Hater 69-420 gonna get you from behind. You think this is bypassing this? Let's see.
I think it is bypassing that once per game.
It does say each time A, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty, so then that cold ambush is strategic reserves.
And then also now you need a 32mm base for the cult ambush thing, which is nice because people will just use whatever then.
Yeah. And if they end within 9 inches of the ambush marker, remove it from play. And then you get to put things down. So basically you get to choose. It's a... Yeah, the treated like a new unit thing, that's in the wording for the core stratagems of a limit per one. But I imagine that this is a specific rule that bypasses the generic. Okay. So basically they're called ambush markers. So you have a amount of points that lets you bring in people who are dead instead of having like chances for people to come back. So at 10 points you're gonna get
nice.
Depending on
grab another new one.
Yep.
So yeah, the
is thinking supposed to be backwards?
I'm not gonna lie, I think it's because you I was gonna say I think you have me flipped.
Let me flip it back again.
Be patient with me. I play Venom.
Hey!
There we go.
What's wrong with playing Venom?
Nothing. He needs to die. So yeah, then we have updates to the different detachments, which I know very little about, so my apologies in advance. Just one of them following the new rules about 6-up horizontal deep strike. Something about Gene Stealer cults for the Outlander Claw detachment. They get better OC.
Yeah,
and they sticky it, which is good.
Enhancement, 2 extra resurgence points. That's kind of obvious.
Yeah, that's kind of like your go-to. It seems like there's no other way to generate them or farm them, so that makes sense. That makes sense to have an enhancement.
Yeah.
If I can't stand within 19 inches of venom, AO. Okay. Listen, he's great when he's on my team, because then I could be Moon Knight and not care. Goliath Rock Grinder is the Acolyte Hybrid Hand Flamers are changed to 8 inches. Goliath Truck, 8 inches.
I'm guessing they were 12, probably.
Maybe, yeah. Reductive Saboteur range for their demolition to 8 inches, so probably a little bit of a balance there. Also, it makes sense to put them at 8 and stuff, because you have this whole thing about being 9 inches away from the enemy, so you kind of have to come out of your ambush thing, and you can't just immediately start blowing up people with special one-time abilities.
Yeah.
Alright. Imperial Agents.
Knights. Oh, this is thought it was Knights. This is
right now, I'm a Captain American Venom main.
Yeah, this is just another one of the deep strike things.
Fair enough. Imperial Knights, fucking nothing.
Nothing. Votan.
Nothing.
Necrons.
Each time, for the Annihilation Protocol, each time a Destroyer Cult unit from your army...
I'm gonna go get waffles over there.
Okay.
Have fun with your waffles. And in the morning, I'm getting waffles. Annihilation Protocol. I'm getting waffles. Annihilation Protocol detachment rule. Each time, add the following paragraph. Each time a Destroyer Cult unit from your army makes a ranged attack that targets the closest eligible target, add 1 to the armor penetration characteristic of that attack. We are getting into a highly killy game of Warhammer here, Handy.
Yep. Really highly
Hypercrypt
killy.
is getting, is I think nerfed?
Double size table.
How many units can be moved around?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a nerf, I guess.
Yeah. Orcs got the wall.
Yeah, it's just command phase, lasting till your next command phase.
And then a bunch of changes for detachments.
Vehicle or character unit from your army to the straight next to the enemy is your prey. The big dat one's even bigger. See, in addition, you can reroll charge rolls made for your unit, provided one of the targets of the charge is your prey.
Okay.
And Gazgul
got some stuff.
If the wall, add 1 to the wound count, and if the wall is active for your army, critical hits are on 5s now.
Good lord. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a nerf.
Yeah. Beach Marine.
Good lord, things are going great for people who play vanilla.
Yep. Or does not include one or more. Ah, that's bullshit. So they're trying to nerf Gladius.
Yes, they are. If for Gladius players, if your army does not have any Black Templar, Blood Angel, Dark Angel, Deathwatch, or Space Wolves, add 1 to the wound roll as well. And then they nerfed Fire Discipline. Instead of doing super duper sustained hit, critical, whatever combos, you can reroll advanced rolls made for the unit. And they've updated they updated pretty much everyone in Gravis armor. The captain in Gravis armor, his heavy bolt rifle now is a flat 3 damage. Hello, I love it. And my boy, Darnaeus Lysander. The
what
boy.
What kind of a name is that?
Lord of the Flames, Holland, the Destroyer, it even cuts off in the thing. Oh my god.
You're Fire Lord? I don't know. Hello. How are you,
What's up?
Person with an incredibly long name?
What's up, Lord? Yeah, I am Lord.
Yeah, I am Lord.
I have a fever and it's out of control. So yeah, Captain Gravis armor, flat 3 damage on his bolt rifle. Love it.
Heavy intercessors, woohoo! They got a buff.
Lysander, though, look at this shit. He has a new ability now. He has like 3 abilities now. His new ability is whenever he's leading a Terminator Assault Squad or Terminator Squad, they have an OC2 while not battle shocked.
Damn. That's pretty good.
You see why I'm in love.
Yes.
Heavy intercessors got their weapons buffed either by damage or by accuracy, because that shit was annoying.
Yep.
Infernus squads got nothing. Oh, they got an AP. Yep.
Instead of AP -0.
That's good. They fucked with Inceptors. Yes, they did. Hellbreak, they did. But this is for the better.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
Infernus squads make a battle shock test more consistent.
Yeah, aka they want people to actually use Infernus Marines because no one's using them besides salamanders.
Iron Fodder Fieti.
You forgot Intercessors, you too.
No, we're not at Wait, did we do?
Yeah, you skipped Intercessor Squad.
I did Heavy Intercessor Squad.
There's a normal Intercessors.
There's normies?
Oh yeah, there we are. Is selected to shoot, it can use this ability. If it does, until the end of phase, add 2 to the attack. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Add to the attacks characteristic of bolt rifles equipped by models in this unit. You can select only one model as the target of all this unit's attacks.
That's still pretty good.
Yes, really good.
That is really
so
good.
Imagine having a 4 shots per guy.
It's pretty much what this is just a better custodian guard ability to shoot again.
Yeah. Get 4 shots like per guy.
Yeah.
And you're most likely shooting at your Oath of Moment target, rerolling hit rolls, and +1 to wound.
That is pretty damn good.
Yeah. That's screaming to be used in Anvil Siege Detachment.
Jesus Christ, Iron Father Fieti. It's pretty much just Lysander, but now they have an OC of 3.
Yeah.
Heavy Intercessors. Damn.
Go and Cave and Strike.
These are all just adding. Yeah, these are all just adding OC when they're not battle shocked.
Alright, and now let's look at the Outrider squad.
Thunderous Impact. Each time a model in this unit makes a melee attack, this unit made a charge move this turn. Improve the strength and damage characteristic by 1. That's actually pretty good.
Hey, and that works really well with the Dark Angel stuff as well.
Yeah, so I think we are getting Samael.
Dude, imagine all this chainsword attacks, though.
Yeah. This just screams we're getting Samael.
And the Predator Annihilator, reroll damage roll against monsters and vehicles. Alright, let's see the Reavers. Once again, -1 to the battle shock tests that people make. And an enemy, excluding monsters and vehicles, within 3 inches, subtract 1 from OC. So Reavers are OC zappers now.
That's pretty good.
That actually makes them good. Repulsor Executioner follows the 7 transport, like Black Templars.
Robo Gorilla Man, author of the Codex. At the start of your command phase, select 2 author of the Codex abilities. See left. Until the start of your next command phase, this model has those abilities.
So it used to be just pick 1, so now he does 2 out of 3.
That's pretty good.
Which makes sense because he's more tactical. All right. Oh shit. Stern Guard veterans got a buff.
Yeah, now it's worth it to use them.
You get reroll wound rolls. Let's go.
Woohoo. Various combat blades and knives. Change the armor. Oh, that's good. -1 now. For the AP
combat
characteristics.
Knives.
Vulcan is just another.
Vulcan lives.
Yeah, stomp.
Nothing for Space. Oh, Space Wolves. The Wolf Scouts got increased AP.
Yep. Cow, absolutely nothing. Good.
Thousand Suns. Damage roll for the Annihilator. Tyranids. Feed the Swarm Detachment rule. They made it so you can regenerate D3 +1 wounds, which I'm guessing was just flat D3 last time.
Yeah.
And Norn Assimilator has the Harvester keyword. Don't know what that really means.
On your Night Despoiler, okay. We'll look at your Night Despoiler.
For sure.
Bad instant lock Ezreal. Well, I mean, the better option was you do
Hellblasters
Ezreal and 10 Hellblasters and an Apothecary.
Yeah.
It's literally a death blob.
That was the game. And now Trigon, the 6-inch
Not anymore, because Gladius was nerfed. Sorry.
Gladius did get nerfed, yes. Trigon, 6-inch now. World Eaters.
Well, the get.
Basically, if
5 up minimal save, in which case they have a 4 up.
Yeah. And the Annihilator. Alrighty, so that's all the balance changes there.
Okay, let's go over the points now. Adeptus Ororitas.
Let me pull up the points.
Easter's a battle. And now they hadn't gotten nerfed. The Castigator is plus 10 points, and the Exorcist is plus 20 points.
Yeah, they want to make that indirect fire hurt a little more because Exorcist has cool indirect fire.
Yeah.
Custodes got a couple of nerfs, but that's kind of what you're expecting.
Yeah, understandable because jet bikes are better now.
Yeah, they are.
Completely fine with that.
Mechanicus got a buff.
Minus 10 points to still in robots.
Adeptus Titanicus, nothing.
Eldari, nothing.
Fucking nothing.
Imperial Guard, oh boy.
Oh, we got it. Oh, it hurts. It hurts,
but your codex is coming, so I think that's why.
Yeah.
So there's probably gonna be a bunch of changes to all these to make them better.
Chimera is still okay. Gaunt's Ghost kind of deserved it. Hellhound did not deserve it. Leontus did not deserve it. Ogren Squad just kind of got a, hey, don't run them in a 6-man blob, and that's kind of what you don't want to do right now.
Old day in hell before I buy Hell Blasters. What kind of Dark Angels player are you? Jeez.
I don't know. Scions and Aquilons, big nerfs.
The one that needs a special hat.
Oh my god. Catachan, not the Krieg have not been nerfed. The Krieg are based. They're goated with the sauce.
Yeah, they haven't been nerfed because they want to sell models.
Oh, the Cynic. Maybe it's because they don't outwardly kill things. They just score points and are reliable.
I play 20 Hell Blasters and I'm an Ultramarine. Nice.
That's pretty based.
Yeah.
Right, yay! Handy's favorite faction, the Ultramarines.
No.
Yeah. Alrighty. Now we have the Index Black Templars. They got a little bit of a buff.
Pulsar and the Executioner.
Blood Angel's got a little bit of a mixed bag here. Mephiston's a little more expensive, which makes more sense because he is the dive captain.
Yep.
Sanguinary Guard got a buff.
Points just to make people buy them.
And one of the enhancements for the Liberator Assault group got a nerf, and that's more than understandable. Screamers got that increased ability, increased accuracy for shooting and melee, and they got a buff or a nerf with that. Chaos Knights, they have a buff for several of the War Dogs, and one of the enhancements.
Chaos Space Marines, bikes are cheaper. Dank
Lionel
Angels
Johnson
went up to 30 points. I don't think it should have been 30. It probably should have been 15. If I'm gonna be honest, because that one damage does not justify an additional 30-point increase, unlike Blobby G's probably 30-point increase.
Probably.
Yeah.
Index Deathwatch just came out, so no surprise. Drukari got a couple of nerfs, which makes sense because they have a lot of boat juggling that they're doing.
Yep. Nobody saw that coming when they released the new index.
Genes of the Cult, they got a little bit of points nerfs. Makes sense, just to go around with the new abilities. Grey Knight's Nemesis Dread Knight. He got nerfed because of the new detachment.
Yeah. Imperial Agents above. Vindicare got... Ooh, he's 125 now. Hell yeah. Instead of 150.
There you go.
Knights, they got a buff. They're just 10 points cheaper. Why did they not do that to Moiraxes?
No clue.
That's kind of stupid.
Oh, hey, Brocure Thunderkin went cheaper. Let's go.
Wahoo. Oh, yeah, did you get your new
today, I'm getting
guys
today.
yet?
My game sword isn't open till 1.
Ah, okay. Well, why don't you gonna leave and go get him now?
Aha, time zones.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, yeah, time zones. Woohoo.
Wahoo.
Any money spent on
Necrons.
Money not spent on Inner Circle Companions or Land Raiders. Well, I mean, Inner Circle Companions aren't that great.
No, they're fine. Calgar got nerfed. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, Necrons. All the Catans got nerfed for good reason.
And the Hexmark Destroyer.
Yeah.
And the Royal Warden.
And your Hexmark.
Already Helbrecht. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, and then a bunch of buffs to Wraiths, Warriors, Destroyers, Plasmancer,
Ghost Ark, and Immortals. So your footline guys.
Yeah.
War Boss, the War Boss variant's got a bit of a nerf in Orcs, which is understandable.
Yeah. Space Marines and
Inferno Squad costs more. Yeah, Heavy Intercessor Squad costs a lot more.
Well, that's kind of understandable. Sense. Yep.
Calgar costs more.
Inceptor Squad is cheaper.
Damn right. Love me my
Uriel's more expensive. Reavers are more expensive.
And you're right, RG.
Gorilla Man went up 60 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared that.
Yeah. The line, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I don't think 30 points for the line. I think 30 points for the line was a bit too much.
He's almost impossible to kill unless you hard focus him.
Okay. Scout Squad got nerfed. Stern Guard got nerfed, but that's understandable.
Pretty much everyone who got a cool buff or was a named Ultramarine gets a little bit of a nerf, unless you're Titus.
Wait, so I think they forgot to add Wolfen into the errata. Because they only put Wolf Scouts.
Huh.
Because why would Wolfen get nerfed and Wolf Scouts also get nerfed? I think they forgot to put that in there.
Maybe.
Oversight, woohoo. Tiger Shark. 50 points more. Okay.
Hooray. Thousand Suns. Nothing.
Tyranids. Tons of buffs. Guard, Trigon,
Big character
and the
buffs.
Norns. Yes.
World Eaters.
Nothing. And that's it for that. And then let's look at the new detachment for Space Marines.
It's kinda neat.
Yeah. And that's the wait. Darn, Dark Angels can't use this. Darn. Because we only have, what's his name? Fuck. Ezekiel. That's our only psyker. The armor penetration, sustained hits. Darn. I want to see now if there's actually any changes because these are supposed to all be new. So let's see.
Rev, your mic is hotter than the sun.
What do you mean?
Background noising.
It was probably
background noise.
My mic.
What? It was you this time, Handy. Your microphone's hotter than the sun.
Probably picking up people talking in the background. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, there is no one talking on my end, and my grandparents are downstairs.
Well, it's because your house is haunted.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The errata. Let's see. I want to see something. Let me look at the Imperial Knights one.
Other people don't need to know that.
No, they did not tell you what the errata is. Why? So they just updated it. Okay,
yeah.
So that's it for that. Back to painting.
Woohoo! Painting.
Okay, move my camera again, and I gotta recalibrate it again. But that's all the balance changes. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Not some not bad. Some not too great, but whatever.
That's a really
happy hump day, everyone. Isn't it weird we're getting a fucking update on a Wednesday?
Someone followed me a few minutes ago. Whoops, 17 minutes ago. I didn't hear the alert.
Oh no, your alerts aren't working.
For the follow. Yeah. I didn't hear anything. Why did I not hear anything?
Oh no, Handy's thing is broken.
Log in. Because it keeps logging itself out, which is getting annoying. What pages are changed in the core rulebook? The stuff that's in red.
Yeah, that's all we know on there. Let me go look through that passively while Handy paints, because that's gonna be more hunting and pecking rather than big unilateral changes that we're looking through.
Yeah. The big changes, and now I need to do a test. Hot dog. Oh, Costco.
Get Costco'd, son.
Yeah. Get pelted by the Costco hot dogs. Wait, it doesn't even tell me who did that. What? Unless that was the fuck was that?
I'm guessing it was the person following and joining.
That was, I don't know if it was that though. Because that's tied to the throwing program, but I never got an alert for it.
Tied to these nuts.
Okay, that works now. So it probably was a YouTube subscriber, or it was that Twitch follow. I don't know. Program being weird. That 3 is not even fair. Sometimes I felt bad using. Yes, it wasn't fair, which is why it got nerfed to 6.
And all it took was a cheap, reliable unit that could do that from the guard to cause it to be changed.
Yeah.
The game broke before the guard did.
You mean like most of GW stuff?
Yes.
They always break the game.
Yes, they do. Wardinger released a video about a rant on it. Oh, thank you, Kevin. There's many Kevins, but you're the cute one.
Oh, wow, who? Where?
Kevin followed you.
Ah.
Come on, it's Kevin. You gotta put some respect on Kevin here, man.
No, that was the test.
Oh, okay. I was talking to bots. Not surprised.
Okay, time to start painting. Let's go. So, I gotta do more highlighting. So, if I remember correctly, it's all the weapons. And also these two, because I wanted to make
Shame on Bobby G, though. Yeah, he got a little bit more pricey. And from what I'm seeing here, there's no actual updates to the core rules commentary. It's simply just keeping in line with the updates. But it's 1 point for every day of the year.
What?
Because Bobby G's 365 points.
Eh. That's funny. So I gotta re-highlight this. I can move this, move that. That needs to be highlighted still. Have they fixed charge through wall shenanigans? No, that's still a thing because it's funny.
And they tried to fix it last edition, and it made it even worse.
Typical GW. 3 steps forward, 20 steps backwards. Shit. Appointed A keeps Nurgle away. Robot Gorilla Man.
You know what? That's going in base sticks. Does he go up based on whether it's a... No, if anything, you could view it like a discount.
WTC fixed it kind of, but it's too complicated. I mean, like most rules. Oh boy, this is going to be a lot of highlighting. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I need silver. Here's silver, and I need a glove for the painting. I forget, where did I put the basis for these guys? That's kind of important. Here, I think. Yeah. Typical, indeed. Typical GW. How you doing, Handy and friends? Cecily printed a whole Exodite Wraith Lord. I am now Forge Rolled. Nice. Good job, man.
Hooray.
Hooray. Oh yes, also I wonder when my first Gundam is gonna get here. Let me actually go check that on eBay if they I doubt they shipped it yet, even though I think it's when I ordered it, it was early morning in where it is in the world.
Oh yeah, RG, the that was the rules for 9th edition through the Scattered Terrain. It's more the dealing with ruins and such.
Awaiting shipment, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So the you know, there's that whole secret level with Concord thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was never
they
released.
apparently They apparently
Oh, Norm.
There was supposed to be an episode for Infamous and Prototype as a crossover for Secret Level, but got removed so Concord could have an episode.
Whoa! And Concord
Dude, I read about that. I actually read about that, and I was so pissed. I was like, why in God's name would you like get rid of an episode of two very well-beloved games for an episode of a garbage one?
Money.
The Frog is back.
Hi! Secret Level was really good. I actually really liked it. I was expecting it to be
It's almost as if the people who made those episodes were allergic to money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, so...
Well, Sony
you
lost
have
money.
Sony just coming and throwing a fuck ton of money at that slot because they're wanting to make.
I just don't understand people's thought process in like doing
You're
this.
a bit too far from your mic, Senor Frog.
Yes, Senor Frog.
It's because Sony was throwing so much money at Concord because they wanted to create their own big franchise. Not like they already have like a fuck ton of big franchises.
They wanted to create the next Overwatch, but unfortunately Marvel Rivals took that from them.
It was a Prototype and what's the
Infamous.
Infamous, yeah.
Prototype's really cool. I wish we did see that. I don't really know much about Infamous, so I can't. I mean, nice. The Pac-Man one was surprisingly really good.
It was fucking weird.
It was good, but it's not Pac-Man. Damn, Doom Evolved for the 360 mic.
Hopefully they'll change soon.
So real quick, is Secret Level on Amazon?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, but I think I know what I'm gonna do after D&D today.
I don't watch Secret Level.
Yep. I'm gonna watch
really
the Warhammer one first too.
The Armored Core one went hard.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an Armored Core one. Okay, Armored Core is going in before Warhammer.
Yeah, you guys
Armored Core.
There's Armored Core. There's Dungeons and Dragons.
I like the D&D one. It was neat.
I think I have a small list of the episodes I'm going to watch because I think I vaguely remember which ones are the ones I want to watch.
I only wanted to watch the Space Marine one, then I watched the rest and I'm like, these are pretty good. Good thing
I like
there
the
wasn't
Sifu one a
Concord.
lot.
Except Concord. Concord's garbage.
The Sifu one. Did you say the Sifu one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Concord one isn't even
Sifu's
there. It got removed. It's not even there.
No, it's part of the second bat. There's like two batches being sent.
Yeah, there's two releases, so next week we'll get the other half of it. So the Concord one might be there.
That's where it is.
Maybe also the Prototype one, or no?
Well,
no. It got removed. They never made it, so they can make Concord.
I bet everyone's up in arms now that they know about it.
God, here's the hope.
I'm up in arms about it because it's like, what the fuck? You got rid of fucking 2 great games for that piece of shit game that no one cared about? That died a week later?
I think the thing that made me a little like not ragey, but a little like angry the other day is that I had to explain to a friend why in a video game stance what's it called? Veilguard was a bad game.
Oh, that's a good point because I haven't played it yet, but for some reason, with it coming out and being shit, and everybody praising the original, like first like 3, after I actually got into them and I've been playing them. I'm on the Inquisition right now, and I can't wait to be really disappointed when I play Veilguard.
Don't even bother.
Don't bother.
I want to, because eventually it'll come out free for Game Pass.
No,
so like I don't have to throw money at it,
bro. If it comes out free for Game Pass, I'm gonna download the game and then like not play and just be like, "Yo, can I get a refund? This game is so bad, I demand a refund." I demanded $60 of payment. You made me download
from
the
what
shitty
I've
game.
heard. The story in it isn't terrible. It's just the push, like them stuff.
Oh yeah, Jamie.
No,
That's really bad.
I can 100% tell you the story is actually garbage.
Okay.
Alrighty, JB. Let's look at this night.
I have sat through the cutscenes for that game because apparently it's like, oh no, the story's really good, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'll take a look at it. I hated the story. The story made no sense.
Your night is really neat.
That being said,
gentlemen, I'm gonna interrupt for just 2 seconds. Jamie, I love what you're doing with the Night Abominate here. I love the fact he's got the tusks. I love the fact that they gave us a kit with that cool shit. I love that you have the little corn thing on it, even though this is the cool Psyker Knight. I bet he has a lot of internal struggles with this, and I'd love to see how you paint this.
Rev, have you ever played the original 3 or the first 3 games?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I have the first Dragon Age game I played was Inquisition, and that was a mistake.
Yes, it very much
And
was.
then my friend told me, "Bro, you should not have started with Inquisition. Here, I'll lend you my copy of Dragon Age Origins." I played Origins, and I'm just like, "Why did I start with Inquisition?"
Okay, yeah. If Veilguard is how I think it is, like how Inquisition was, I'm willing to bet there's a bunch of shit where it's just like, if you didn't do this, you don't fucking know.
It's worth.
I'm willing to bet that's a
there's
big
even
part of it.
choices. There's even choices locked behind the whole identifying as a non-binary character.
Probably.
So you have to play through the game as non-binary to experience the full game. And I think that's stupid.
Hello, Panzer. How you doing?
What's up, Panzer? Surviving another day survived in Germany is another day earned.
But no, yeah. So personally, again, I've played Origin, and like the thing that turned me off the most is when they announced Veilguard, the game, and they announced what kind of gameplay it is. They were like, "Oh, the gameplay is going to be like Inquisition." I immediately was like, "Well, I'm not playing that game."
Inquisition was crazy.
I think Inquisition, because I've been playing it right now. I think Inquisition really was them trying to go, okay, people like Dragon Age Origins combat with Dragon Age 2's flashiness. So what if we just fucking smished them together, right?
And they created something completely like unrecognizable.
Yeah. Now the Dragon Age Veilguard combat, from what I've seen, is completely different from all 3. Also, man, they struck gold with the Qunari in Dragon Age 2. That is the best Qunari design of all the games. And then they have to go, oh, well, now they're just tieflings.
Yeah.
Those little horns.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that have the Cro-Magnon forehead now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look up Dragon Age 2 Qunari if you want to know what I'm talking
about. Like from the review videos, you're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, Dragon Age 2 Qunari went so fucking hard.
Yeah, but like just like you mentioned, they basically just dumbed them down to just off-brand tieflings.
Like Iron Bull looks funny in the Dragon Age Inquisition. He's like the only Qunari you see. But like even that looks better.
I think the funniest thing I've seen, and I think I've mentioned this before on stream, maybe, is when the person was streaming Veilguard because I think it was like a milestone goal for like a punishment or something.
Yeah.
And she was just playing Veilguard, and one of the chatters was like, I bet you people would shut the hell up about Veilguard being bad if they made the character Tash hot. And the chick went out of her way to be like, no, that is incorrect, because the way they wrote that character in Veilguard made her an insufferable bitch that even if she was hot, nobody would wanna play the entire game with her in the party.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, she's in your party there forever.
Oh, is she?
So,
how do they do it in that one? Do they just make you use all the characters?
pretty much.
Okay.
And
I'm not
Tash
a
is like
fan of
there
that.
most of the time. And nobody likes Tash. Tash is just an insufferable bitch in
Is
and
Tash the
outside of the
Qunari?
cutscenes. Yeah, the one that every
They tried to make
YouTube.
what's her name from Baldur's Gate, but failed.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Labrador,
Baldur's-
whatever her name is. I keep forgetting.
Karlak?
Yes.
Karlak?
Charlotte.
But Karlak's
Sounds
Karlak
bad.
is a good character.
Yes,
I don't know
I'm
why
saying
people
they
hate
tried
it.
to make a Karlak, but they failed.
Well, no,
Or
that's the
big,
thing, is
beefy
that
woman with horns.
actually no. What they did is that they created Nautiloid Lae'zel, and then just kept Lae'zel's insufferable attitude the entire game.
But had her have the dialogue of a Tumblerina.
Yeah. And I hated watching the cutscenes with fucking Tash in them because it was just insufferable listening to her. Because everything she talked about had nothing to do with the actual end of the world thing. Like I think that 90% of her dialogue is just her about her identity issues. And I was just like, dude, this is stupid.
Nobody
No.
Fuck, the world is ending.
The world is ending. Who cares? Focus on that. Like, why do you care? Like, you can handle these issues after you're done saving the world. But no, she made that her entire. I think that was her entire character arc too, and I hated it.
You mean
Because
never mind.
Go ahead, say it. Say it. Say it.
Hello?
I also wanted to say it's been an hour. Did everyone stretch yet?
I'm gonna go do that. Alrighty, Jamie, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank
Later,
you.
Jamie.
Later, Jamie.
Jamie, can you look that
okay,
up real
fine. I'll
quick?
say it. You mean like how a lot of people make that their entire personality?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they explain that real quick. Because, like, out of all the Dragon Age games, there's never been an Asian elf.
And
Well,
yet,
that's
and yet,
healthy.
some. I mean, to be fair though, in Baldur's Gate they did it.
Yeah, in Baldur's Gate they did it, but that's not connected. Elves have always
honestly,
been, like,
And,
European
it's not
looking.
connected.
Right? Like, it's honestly speaking, I don't care, but at the same time, I'm just like,
Well, like, if there's like a group of Asian, like, Dalish, like, that, like, live on, like, islands, like, that'd be interesting. But, like, don't just make them Asian and just be like, no, that's how they always look.
I hate, by the way, when they do that stuff in video games where they add like an extra feature to a certain like race of characters, but they don't ever explain why it's there. They just did it to be like, oh yeah, there's those types now. It's like, okay, but why? What's the explanation? Like, you can't just
Well, like,
make a certain like,
I mean-
them Asian without any explanation.
yeah, because, like, all the elves that we've ever seen have always been, like, in Dragon Age, have always been, like, just dudes with pointy ears. They're just white.
Yeah.
But unless you look at Dragon Age 2, where like they kind of got funny. Because Dragon Age 2, the elves had weird nasal bridges. That was their thing.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, and then they went back to normal dudes in the Inquisition.
By the way, did you see what they did with the newest D&D like book with all the art?
Are you talking about the like safe word stuff?
Safe what? Safe word? What?
There was in the player's handbook or like the DM's book, they introduced the concept of safe words.
What?
Yeah.
I did not remember that part. I remember all the AI art that they made for like all the different species again.
They used a lot of AI art.
Yeah, and now like like orcs don't look or ogres don't look super disgusting. Or orcs either. Now they're supposed to be sexy, hot fucking species. And I'm just like, no, they're not supposed to. Ogres are supposed to be these giant monsters. Like, why are you trying to make them hot?
They also made them Mexican, and I think that's like worse. Not towards the Mexican people, but comparing the Mexicans to orcs.
There's no way that's a thing.
Did you not see like the original like orc change like pictures?
Oh wait, was it the one that was wearing a sombrero?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because so everybody like there was that one dude who was comparing orcs to black people a long time ago, and I guess somebody that's in who works at Wizards now was like, "Well, no, they're actually Mexicans." It's like what?
That's so dumb, bro.
Dude, I don't mind them being like, hey, we're gonna change this race so they're not all completely evil, because that's how orcs were always, where it was just like, orcs tend to be evil.
The Rings.
Yeah, like I think it's interesting to have complex orcs where it's like they're evil by nature, but they fight against it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I don't understand what giving them a sombrero does for that.
Bro, I hate the fact that you told me this today, because I'm just like, bro, how are you gonna compare a bunch of ogres to Mexican? Bro, I'm Mexican, and I'm just over here like, bro. Bro.
Yeah, it's just like, they made them Latino. And I don't know why.
Oh my god,
you just walk up to an ogre and all you hear is, ¿Qué pasa?
At least they didn't say the other word that I hate.
What? Oh, Latinx.
Yes.
Latinx.
Which even my family just looks at me whenever I mention that, and they're like, "Are your friends stupid? Why do they use that?"
Isn't Latinx supposed to be just like, because Latino? So let's put an X there so that you know what I mean, no matter what gender.
And it's really funny that it's a bunch of like Redditor, blue sky brain rot white people that it's like, yes, we're gonna change the entirety of their language for them.
I know that they prefer. In the room now.
It's like, I know they prefer to be called Latino and Latinos, but we are gonna do it for them. It's like, no, you're not.
People like that make me embarrassed of being white. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes,
like
my trapped frog, Tony.
It makes me embarrassed to be white when I have to like think about like, there's people on Reddit right now, whiter than I am, sipping on like some dude sipping on his chai tea, about to type up how he pays reparations by giving the local black community his entire paycheck. And it's just like, my brother in Christ, I think that's even more racist.
Yep. It really is, because you're basically just, it's like, bruh, why they don't deserve it? Their ancestors deserved it, and they're not even alive anymore.
Yeah.
I came back to their ancestors deserved it. What? Okay.
I made a joke about like white Reddit people talking
reparations,
about
like
reparations.
actually, like giving money to people who actually suffered through stuff.
Can we not?
But unfortunately, those people are not
Fair.
alive anymore,
Fair.
and
Yeah.
I feel like their descendants do not deserve that money because they didn't go through that shit.
Can we not talk about this, please?
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
change it to something. I can change it to something.
I just made
totally
a
non-serious
joke
like
of it.
candy.
What about the
Can I get
Mexican
reparations
awards?
from McDonald's for every time my order gets wrong? Like, can I get the time back from
Real.
For real, dude.
Dude, listen. I'm not shitting
can
on the work.
I need that
the
from Burger
hours?
King. I need that from
Can I
Burger
suck
King.
the
though.
hours back? Oh, dude, no, the guys at Burger King, you know what you're getting into when you go to a Burger King. It's all about the guys who are, like, just on parole, high as hell. You know what you're getting into getting Burger King.
Nah, bro.
It's so funny to me because it's all based off like your local restaurant rather than the chain
Yeah.
itself. But it's like our local Wendy's. I won't eat there because there was the story that like they had maggots in the frosting machine. I won't eat there.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
They tried to
But,
make their own McFlurry.
dude, I make slurry.
Jesus.
You tried. Congratulations, you tried.
Not like slur, but slurry, because like a meat slurry. Okay. What I was gonna
You
say.
tried.
Oh yeah, it's like great. Like no offense to the people that are working those jobs. Like yeah, you get that paycheck. Like
None
if that's
taken,
your
by the
only
way.
income, like line of income. How the fuck do you fuck up an order with 2 things in it?
When we stop giving a shit.
It's true, but like I'll be like, can I get a Coke, cheeseburger,
Cheeseburger,
no lettuce.
cheeseburger.
And then like somehow I've got a Dr. Pepper in hand and a fucking cheeseburger with lettuce. It's like, how do you fuck up that bad?
Because we stopped giving a crap and we just need a better job and a better life, my dude.
That's fair. It's just one of those things where it's like I ask for service, I expect to get the service I ask for.
Homie wants to be
McDonald's.
serviced.
Blame McDonald's corporate.
It's true.
No.
Alrighty. I do
If-
actually
if
have
Mc-
to head out.
There's
If
not a way-
McDonald-
there's some way to solve it, but you'll
Yes.
get arrested for it.
Start beating people.
Start beating up the people.
Oh.
Alrighty, boys.
Oh,
I got a
not a-
boogie.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
I
I can imagine Vulpus Invicta, I think that's his name, just walking out of a McDonald's with the wrong order and then just crucifying everybody in the McDonald's.
Oh god.
Degenerates like
Rick.
you belong on a cross.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross as he's making his burger right in the background.
And I just want to hear Vulpus Invicta go, the fries never touch their hands.
That's something I want. I want a whole spin-off of just like Caesar's Legion people working in fast food chains.
They say General Oliver worked at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Let's put him to task. Anywho, I do gotta go, guys.
Okay.
Alright, see ya.
God bless. Good to talk to you
God
again, dude.
bless.
I love you.
I love you too.
I just
Take
heard
that
the Xbox
image.
alert sound.
It's because he left, and I'm like near the TV right now.
Oh,
Oh.
Both on Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah. Let me turn up my volume real quick.
I said shut up instinctively, forgetting that I literally put my volume on my monitor to 0.
I forgot to turn mine down because it wasn't making any noise until then. What I need is like take that image of Donald Trump working in the McDonald's and
Yeah.
just overlay General Oliver over it. That's what I want.
I think it would be Caesar's Legion. This would be the opposite.
Yeah, but still, it'd be funny. Have Caesar that or have Leggett Lane.
Legolas.
I almost said Legan, I guess.
Ooh
Thank you
my.
for the hydrate, Badger. Hello.
If only it was the Russian badger.
The Russian badger. More like the Prussian badger.
I'm gonna
Bro,
need
if
you
he
to
appeared on here, I'd be like, wait, what the fuck? Why are you here?
Dude. It's all fun and games until it's just like, what? Why is Martin Cedo Pants in my chat?
Yeah, man. Like, why the fuck are you here? I'm just some random person.
I'm waiting on my financial aid stuff to come back processed to see how much they're going to give me for college.
Probably the maximum.
Probably, but also a community college, so they'll be like, okay, if you went to a real college, we'd give you more.
No, they'll still give you a lot for community.
I know. It was like I qualified for upwards of $7,000 from the Pell Grant.
They're gonna give you all of it.
Hopefully, if that's the case, because the Pell Grant refreshes every fucking semester, don't it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's
That's
great.
the case. I might get a laptop and a fucking desktop.
I say get the desktop.
I because of in-person classes. Like I want to be able to take notes on something that I can keep like from fucking up because I'm not good with like binders and stuff.
Yes, but if you get a laptop, remember you can't play games on it. Well, you can.
Not necessarily true.
You can, but your computer's got to be an oven.
It really depends on how much money I'm looking at the end of it.
Yep.
Too.
Did you say? Wait, hold on. I tuned out for a second. Did you say something about a laptop?
So, college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Financial aid. I'm looking at getting a laptop right now.
Desktop
For
and
it?
touchpad. Oh, yeah.
Desktop and touchpad.
Yeah, touchpad probably.
I mean,
better.
if you get a laptop, I do recommend the HP Victus. It's what I'm using right now to like stream and stuff, and it has one of those cool, like, I guess it has a vent is what it has. It basically just
Send me a
vents
link
out
to
all the
it.
hotter. Okay.
If you can find it, that'd help me out better than telling me a name because I'll forget it.
Boo asked for a servo skull.
Bro.
I remember when Alienware used to be good.
I remember when
used to be
Alienware was
good.
like the cool stuff. That was like the really cool brand for the longest time.
Even when people said Alienware was cool, I knew it was not good. It's just overpriced.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards the laptop though because of in-person classes entirely.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this is a upgraded version than what I have, but it's relatively the same price. Let me send you the
Alienware,
link.
you're just paying for the brand. You were just paying for the brand name.
It's like how Starforge is, because you're paying because the YouTubers are tied to it.
Starforge.
It's a PC building like company that's like it sponsors a lot of Destiny streamers because I think Bife has a part of it. My name is Bife.
There you go. There you go, Frog. I sent it to you.
I appreciate you. And my Discord will load. I've been looking around, but like, honestly, I don't really need to play games on it. But if I can run TTS on it, that'd be pretty baller. You know what I mean?
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you can definitely run TTS on these types of laptops.
Yeah. I gotta relog
So
into
how
my
is
Discord.
Destiny going? Because I haven't played for over a year.
Um,
2 years now,
that-
actually.
Dead.
I haven't been playing it. I paid for the season pass because it was interesting because Fickrel showed back up. And then it did nothing to hook me. So it was just like, oh. That's cool, I guess. I guess
Bye,
we'll
have a
wait
wonderful
3 months
time.
whenever the season's kind of like on the last part of it.
It just turned into bye. Have a wonderful time.
Yep.
Yeah. Again, it's oh no! I knocked over a can. At this point, I think I'm done with Destiny. Only reason I kept around it was because I wanted to see the final shape, like how it wrapped up.
Yeah. Buy the character skins in for honor, and that's it. It's the only way to interact with Destiny now.
How is For Honor doing? It's one of those games that like never died, technically.
It's not, yeah, like it's not fully dead because you know there's players on it, but it's also like one of those games where it's just like, I'm probably never gonna come back to that.
It's like how it's because Ubisoft, like they saw how well Siege did with such a long lifetime and went, you know what, we can do that for every game now.
Except for the crew.
Yeah, I actually really like the first Crew game. That game was really good.
And now we're getting sued because we took it offline.
Who would have guessed when you terminate the servers on a IP or a product that you sold to people, they get mad.
Yeah, I know.
Within like a year of the game coming out, or not a year, but it was like 2 years of the game coming out.
Well, no one cared about Concord, so
Nobody cared about Concord because Concord wasn't real.
Anybody who's still holding out hope that they'll bring up the Concord servers again, you are huffing a lot of copium.
Especially now since Marvel Rivals is booming.
Speaking about it, speaking about Concord, the Vanos crew did one video on it. I haven't watched it yet, but I've been watching Vanos again like hell.
Score Bard, that's Revenus. It's just a new PNG he's using.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, and Froge Bard is back. We don't know for how long though.
At least for right now.
He might disappear again.
Explode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been watching the Vanos crew again. Crazy.
I haven't been able to actually watch any of my favorite like YouTubers anymore. I don't know why. Like I'm just focusing on my own things. I feel like the only time I ever YouTube is whenever Handy posts a new video.
Yeah, thank you for
watching.
watching.
I mean, are you doing YouTube content? Do you make YouTube content?
He's too lazy.
Too lazy.
Who?
I know you stream. That's what I was asking.
Who? Me or Handy?
You.
Me? Yeah, I do Twitch, but I haven't done YouTube. Like I've been meaning to get back on streaming on YouTube, but I feel like every time I
thank you Warp Forge for the Prime. Absolutely good chat.
Nice. I feel like every time I open up like YouTube and then I look at the game that I'm about to play and then I look at the people I'm about to play with, I'm like, my first stream is gonna get me demonetized.
Okay, guys, let me answer this question. Why are Virtus Freighters so expensive up in points? Because now they're toughness 7 and their weapons are better now too. That's why.
I just
they're toughness 7 and their weapons are better, and then also their ability can be used on movement. And I am doing good, Warp Forge. How about you?
I thought you said Warp Fire at first, and I'm like, you have the company I buy paints from in chat right now?
No, but damn, that'd be awesome.
That would be. So I'm like, hold on a minute, hold on.
Bro, Handy would be like, please sponsor. Please.
I mean, I got an unofficial, like, kind of not really sponsorship from Warframe. For them sending me minis from Warframe 1999.
Oh, that's cool. I have no clue what the fuck Warframe 1999 is supposed to be
it's
about.
It's a prequel to Warframe.
I figured that much, but like, how do you prequel Warframe? Because Warframe story is weird.
You'll go to a full day of Xmas shopping, just chilling now. Nice. Hello, Gib Gub. Haters are back, but still won't run them. I'll probably run one squad, that's it. That's pretty much all I'm gonna run is just one squad. Because one squad's all that's really worth it.
Man, I forget. Every time I play this game, I forget Call of Duty points are acronymed by CP.
Okay, yeah, like Warhammer
Yeah.
with command points.
Yeah.
Or fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2, because there are command points in those games too. Secure the command post.
Gorilla Man is rapidly approaching your location. You make YouTube content. Ask the man in middle of said YouTube content. He doesn't make it. I'm the one who's making the content.
The reason I brought that up though is a lot of YouTubers won't watch YouTube anymore. Because like they spend their whole fucking like day working on videos for it that they don't want to watch YouTube.
Kinda same for me. I don't really watch much streamers anymore besides like friends. That's about it.
A lot of musicians are that way too, where they don't listen to other they won't really listen to other people's music. Not because of like a narcissism thing, but because of the fact that like once you start listening to other stuff, you'll actually get it stuck in your brain and it'll overwrite. Like if you liked it, you'll start producing,
and then you'll get copyright struck.
Subconsciously, because your brain produces what it likes in any form of media. Hacienda.
Oh yeah, Doom! I bought my first Gunpla.
I saw that.
On, though. Yes.
I don't know anything about it. Mech, cool. Cool.
Yes, 5-up, feel no pain, Telemon, let's go.
They give the Telemon a 5-up, feel no pain?
Well, it's an enhancement for the new Custodes attachment that's basically Dreadnoughts, the list.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited to play it eventually.
Was that what that balanced Dataslate was for? Was the new
for
attachment?
Today? No. What they're doing is for Christmas, every single army is getting a brand new index.
Yeah, I saw the Tyranids one. All Warriors.
Yep.
That one was fine, but there was a patch today, a data balance.
Yep. Data balance slate today.
Is anything horrendously broken afterwards?
I don't know. Still too early to tell. Although I think that Sam IL is getting a new mini because a lot of the balance data slate stuff today was for Ravenwing.
Okay. Did they touch my bugs?
Your bugs got a buff.
What? How?
To basically what's essentially Crusher Stampede thing got buffed, and then some of the big monsters like the Norns, they all got buffed, like points decrease.
Oh, that's good. Okay. The Norn was a little too expensive still to use. Great unit, but it's not worth a quarter of my fucking army.
Same could be said about Lionel Johnson, and he got a slight buff today. I mean, he got nerfed and a buff. Although that buff was just one extra damage. Oh, it's this
map! I fucking love this map in Black Ops 4. Or Black Ops 4.
I'm not sure how I want to equip my Telemon. What do you think would be good?
What map are you talking about?
A Fist and a Storm
Hacienda.
Oh, you're on Black Ops right now?
Yeah, I'm playing Black Ops right now.
Ravenous, would you like to add me as a friend?
I mean, I'm currently playing zombies.
I'm doing multiplayer.
Honest, I actually don't care much for the multiplayer.
Oh yeah, and then also, not every single army wants to use Gladius anymore now. They're forcing it. They put a caveat: if your thing has Dark Angels, Black Templars, or this, you don't get the wound reroll for your oath target.
Oh, that's interesting. Store open? Yes, it does.
Finally got the suppressor for this stupid gun.
Marvel Crisis Protocol character pack. But yeah, for Telemon, a fist and a storm cannon.
Bro, level 26 for fucking slug rounds? Are you serious?
Ready to Firestorm and Vanguard Spearhead.
Need more shotgun. I need more shotgun. Takedowns.
Why don't you just get good and get more shotgun takedowns then?
I'm about to. It's just that I didn't realize that Dragon's Breath, when you take out a zombie with it, it doesn't count towards the actual gun itself.
Yeah.
Like Dragon's Breath rounds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of stupid.
It counts as a flame, is like a fire kill, not a shotgun kill.
That's kind of stupid because you're still firing slugs.
It's an issue of it not dying instantly from the shot rather than like a status effect.
Yeah.
Well,
So the game thinks like, oh, well, you're still doing damage. It's like taking poison damage, and the poison being the kill, not the fact that you stabbed them with a poison knife.
Yeah.
That's what's
kind of
happening.
lame.
It is. Because it basically forces me to remove the Dragon's Breath from the shotguns, which is actually really helpful early in the game. Because shotgun, like in this game, like if you don't upgrade your weapons from common to legendary status, they fall off really fast in damage.
I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to stream for because I'm kind of starting to get a migraine. I can feel it coming on.
No! Don't forget.
It.
Oh, yeah, I hope you're okay though, because you don't forget we have D&D later.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm probably gonna take some medicine, let it like lay down on my bed for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll show up to his house and beat him with a hammer.
And then you get shot.
The ultimate way to get rid of a headache is just to hit yourself in the leg with a hammer. You'll forget about the headache real quick.
Hello, go for it. How you doing?
No, bro, just pull a
Hello, Lisa.
what's it
How are
called?
you?
A Yujiro Hanma, bro, and just like flex your entire body.
Pull a Baki, okay.
Pull every muscle at once.
Yep. Distribute that pain everywhere.
My God, Baki is such a trip of an anime.
Fucking love that anime is so like that anime is so
Figures.
bad that it's
Thank
good.
you, Just Figures
That's how
for
you.
the,
I haven't ever
YouTube
watched it,
festival.
but I've watched a bunch of anime or like clips of it.
Bro, Baki, both in like short form and in like actual episode form, is great.
Baki is just JoJo on well, kind of like JoJo, but on steroids.
Super
it's actually
steroids,
just
yeah.
JoJo on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah, minus all the magic and stuff.
Yeah. Can we not hold a fucking point?
No.
No.
Holy
This isn't-
fucking shit, team.
You're playing an objective-based game mode in a game where everyone just cares about KD. What'd you expect?
It's usually not this bad. Usually people actually, want to win the game.
I care about my KD more. No, I don't want to win the game. Is it still fabulous? What, Baki or JoJo's? I don't know.
Both.
I like
Yes.
Yes.
JoJo occasionally.
Steel
I only
Ball
like the
Run is
first-
in production. Wahoo!
First two parts of JoJo are like favorite.
I'm not gonna lie, between JoJo and Baki, I actually prefer to watch Baki.
Well, it depends on which JoJo arc too. Steel Ball Runs is gonna be the GOAT.
So many people tell me that like if you're gonna be watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, skip like the first 2 seasons, and I'm just like, then what's the point of watching?
No, you do not skip battle tendencies. That is one of the best seasons.
Like, oh yeah,
Since Battle
skip the first 2
Tendencies?
seasons. They're
Battle
like super
Tendency
boring.
is that Battle Tendency is episode 12 to 24.
Oh, so it's
Joseph.
Joseph, yeah. That's like my favorite fucking part though.
Yeah, I know, same. That is my favorite part too. Because that's
I
when he
really
has
like the
pillar
first
man.
part because it's real quick and like to the point, and then it tells you the story it wants to tell you, and then it leaves. And then the second part's just funny.
Yeah,
then
the second
start-
part is where you get the pillar men.
And then
Well,
you
most-
get
well,
fucking, I
most
forget
of
his
the
name, but
memes
the
come from
cyborg man.
Stroheim.
Yeah, Straheim. You get cyborg, German soldier.
Yes, German soldier.
I still remember that one. The only thing I like about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is all the memes that came out, and specifically the one where the one guy gets his butt kicked by 3 of them. Like 2 of them are just already beating on him, and the third guy
You're
sipping
talking
on
about
the
Golden Wind.
Yeah, that one.
Part 2 and 3 and the end of part 4 was good. You're the first fan I ever saw that claims JoJo season 1 is good.
I like it because it's like short and to the point. It tells you the story it wants to tell you, and then it gets out of the way. I don't like fucking anime that takes 50 episodes to do nothing. Cough, cough.
Well, you also
Stardust Crusaders.
you also got to remember too that the first season, Phantom Blood, that's just setting up the whole
Yeah.
story too. Plus, also you have to remember that it's not going to be as good because that's when Araki was first starting doing manga. So it's not going to be that great.
Like,
it's not going to be the best. And then you can tell when he started Battle Tendencies, that's when he got better.
I genuinely think the first part of JoJo's a good piece of work on its own.
For world building, yes.
Well, I mean, if you were to separate it from the rest of it, it would be a good piece of work. It's very simplistic at the end of the day because it's very much a damsel in distress situation. It is literally just big cool guy do magic trick, get the girl at the end. It's literally just that, and I think it's fine writing.
It has whole horse.
Exactly.
Stardust kind of, I'm gonna agree though. Stardust Crusaders kind of dragged on for a bit too long, if I'm gonna be honest.
I like Stardust Crusaders. I like the ending and I like the beginning. I like the first 5 episodes and the last 5 episodes. The rest of it was pointless.
It's supposed to be a friend adventure, that's why a bro trip.
I know, but it just took too long to pay off.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it was becoming a thing of like they're just never going to find Dio.
Deal.
I haven't watched anything past that. I'm on my bricky shit. I Stardust Crusaders kind of pulled me out of it. Like it's not bad. I just didn't like how long it
He
was.
skipped straight to Egypt.
Skip straight to Egypt, bro. Take a plane. I know they tried, but come on. You never get Joseph in a plane. Don't get me wrong though, JoJo's a good series. It just put me off real quick after.
I recommend when Steel Ball Run watches it because you'll like it. It combines everything about like the originals, like it's going back to like the basics. So you go back to Haman. There's some aspect of stands there, but it's mostly about Haman.
That is what bothered me too about Stardust Crusader. You go from being like, you know, that cool
Best
breath
girl
magic.
Speedwagon, yes.
Speedwagon, Speedweed, best character. Speedwagon really is the reason I like the first season or first part so much. What was I saying? Stardust Crusaders just throws away Haman. And then, like, the one time it's used, it's Joseph. I don't even remember. I think it's Joseph being like, if I breathe right now, if I use the magic, you can't poison me.
Reach for a juggernaut tonight. But yeah, I never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I don't think I plan to.
You should just watch Battle Tendency by itself. You'll be good. Just watch Battle Tendency. It's good.
I'll watch a lot of anime.
Is there a movie version that I can just watch?
No, don't be a bitch. Watch the 12 episodes. They're good. You won't regret it. Fucking great. Like the new Marvel game so far. I think all aspects of the internet like the new Marvel game.
I've played it, and
I just like looking at women.
Oh, you want to know something funny too? Apparently, the voice of Squirrel Girl, the model of Squirrel Girl, is actually modeled after the actual VA.
Oh, that's neat.
Yep.
I just got killed by black titties.
What?
What?
That's the dude's name who just shot me.
Oh.
Okay. I forget how crazy Call
Some
of Duty
people's names are.
Yeah.
Killed by black titty. No, 8-Bot killed the Baba Yaga.
I died by Baba Yaga.
John Wick is in Call of Duty.
I just shot Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
No, Pith.
Oh,
Speaking of Mike Tyson, what are your thoughts on the rigged fight? I mean, Fight Doom.
I'm upset I lost a bet to a 7-year-old.
What did the 7-year-old? What did your siblings say?
I didn't like. So the bet was like, what was it? Because me and my sister were watching it. I was like, my 7-year-old sister, because it's got Jake Paul in it. She knows who he is. Sad, but like, it's what it is. And I'm like, I'll bet you, I'll clean your room if Jake Paul wins. She's like, okay, but you gotta clean your room if Mike Tyson wins. And then Jake Paul won, and I never cleaned her room. Lied to her, but still. I thought it was kind of, I don't know. I felt like it was unfair to begin with because the dude's so fucking old now. But like,
yeah, but you
still
saw
Mike
how,
Tyson.
like, when it started, like how he was hitting really hard, and then all of a sudden he gets like after that round because like they probably realized, oh shit, I can't knock him out immediately, that sort of thing. Had to not. I
think it's pretty cringe to I forgot that's a thing in this game, the whole fucking double agent thing. Wow. The entire enemy team is using double agent.
What does that do?
They just put fucking TF2 spy in the game, and that's what it is.
So you disguise yourself as another player.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? We were talking about that fight. I don't know. I just Mike Tyson great in his prime, but like I think it's time to let that dog rest.
I feel like if Mike Tyson actually did fight for real, he probably would have actually kicked Logan Paul's ass.
Yep.
For like, dude, there's no way you're telling me like if Mike Tyson was in his prime right now, he will have lost against Logan.
Yeah, but still, you saw.
I don't think it was a fair fight.
But you saw the training
like,
of Mike Tyson, though. He was hitting really hard, and then.
I still don't think it was a fair fight. I'm not saying like I want to get. I take him in the ring right now because he's old, but like, I don't think that's fair.
I think that fight was definitely rigged. Fucking.
Yeah, because
whether it be that end of it and that, or like just him being old, yeah.
I feel like Logan paid him off.
Yeah, well, Netflix paid them off because it was a huge deal.
Because like, how do you lose to a guy who's only like fought like once before?
Yeah.
And didn't he also
That dude-
fight? Didn't he fight
Huh?
someone that I remember Jake Paul lost miserably to someone that was actually like giving it like an actual good fighter. I can't remember who, and it was like people were saying that it makes no sense that Mike Tyson lost unless the fight was rigged from the start.
And
I
again,
don't
like,
remember.
I
I don't.
And that's why he only does like quote unquote show fights now.
Yeah, gimmick fights.
Yeah.
Gimmick fights. Because when he actually tried to fight someone like a real fighter, he got his ass kicked, like handed to him like pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
I
Because
wholeheartedly think
he's,
that's the same case for Mike Tyson right now, too, though. I think he's only pulled it out to be like a, look at this guy, look at him. He's still doing it even at that age. I think that's the whole reason they had the Mike Tyson. To be like, oh look, PR for Mike Tyson. Not that like I have any disrespect for him or anything, but like, again, his age and like, I know he trains and stuff hard, but like, you can only take so much of the fucking head. I don't know. I like some of the old Mike Tyson songs. Or fights, rather. What the fuck she know about Jake Paul?
Now,
It's probably still one of my favorite Kanye fucking quotes.
now Keith.
I like some of the Lady Gaga songs. What the fuck she know about cameras?
I'm the 14th. I can never take Mike Tyson too seriously whenever he like he speaks with his speech impediment because I think it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll make fun of him and say, jeez.
The only time I would ever take him actual serious is in the ring.
Yeah, like, I don't want to get punched by him. I don't care how old he is. I still don't want to get hit in the head.
That dude is gonna knock my teeth out.
He'll kill me. I'll die. You hit me in the head the weird way. It's for everybody, but my head, I'm a frog. I'm especially squishy.
Frog, I believe you. You can take him on.
I don't know.
As Naruto would say, you gotta believe it. Coming with ear biting distance.
He's a serial ear biter.
I don't see what's wrong with that, bro. I think my favorite line in I think my favorite thing that I'd like to see was the parody that they did with Mike and Paul with Flash Kits where he's like, I'm a bite your dick off.
Yeah.
I'll bite your dick
There
off,
was
Logan.
also the Meat Canyon one, I think, where he had the stand.
Oh yeah.
And it was just the old knockout version of him.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucking love care packages in this game, dude.
Oh yeah, Space King is gonna be coming out soon too. Space King 2. Wahoo. Not sure when, but when it
I
comes
love
out,
getting
everybody
shit
wants
like a chopper gunner out of a fucking care package, dude.
it.
Fucking
Wahoo.
love care packages in the COD games.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
not you. This game.
You're
Fuck.
fucked.
I can't kid. I'm autistic.
I accidentally
I don't know how to
pack-a-punched
kid.
my pistol instead of my shotgun. Now I have a Sally.
Good job, dumbass.
Idiot!
Point at him and laugh.
I might as well get a new gun.
Oh, unlocked the compact. I don't play this game a lot. I'm only level 49.
I don't play that game at all.
I've prestige twice already. I'm about to prestige a third time.
This is probably one of my favorite. Like, this is my favorite COD out of the last two ones.
When I played COD, I never prestiged.
This game made it so easy to prestige that I don't mind.
Well, it's because I never saw a point to doing prestige. You just lose all your shit and all you get is this cool. All I got was this cool title.
Yeah, and this one they actually give you rewards, so.
Yeah, I know that much. What was I gonna say? This game, probably my favorite COD since Modern Warfare 29.
My favorite Call of Duty will forever be Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1.
Yep.
Mine will be WoW.
You mean WoW?
WoW.
WoW.
My favorite COD, entirely, is gonna be a weird take. Black Ops 3. I really like Black Ops 3, and I just have I'm so nostalgic for that game because it was really the first COD I ever played.
Mine was the
Wait.
OG Modern Warfare. Well, no, I played 19. I played one of the original CODs. Never mind.
Wait, he said that he liked Black Ops 3. Why? Because it was nostalgic, or what?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because of the nostalgia.
I grew. That's the game I got with my Xbox when I was in high school. My first console. To actually like play games with my friends, rather because like I had a Wii, but like
Oh my god,
it was
Black Ops for the
Mario
Wii
Party
was
and shit, right?
funny.
Black Ops 3, I missed the movement in it. It's not as good as Titanfall, but it was fun.
Titanfall,
I was about to say, isn't-
pepperonis died because EA is a bunch of fucking morons.
I just realized, isn't Black Ops 3 the one that had the wall runs and stuff, or is that Black Ops 4?
That's Black Ops 3.
Oh my god.
Well,
I
was gonna
like
say
that one.
First started with Advanced Warfare.
I did, but Black
Because
Ops
they-
3, it was fun. The guns in it were fun. The brekkie was broken. Still to this day, it's broken.
I honestly lost interest in the multiplayer because of Black Ops 3.
I had a lot of fun with multiplayer in Black Ops 3, but that's because like growing in middle or high school, like freshman year, just playing with my friends all the time.
Yeah. For me, the time the time I actually went back to multiplayer was Cold War, because they actually were like,
Cold War was
this one's more boots on the ground, and I'm like, yes, finally, thank you. I hate all this
I like Cold
jetpack
War.
running on walls bullshit.
I miss the Battlefield games. I have no hope for the new one.
Why don't you go play Battlefield 2042?
Fuck no.
Hey, Battlefield
That
1
game.
goes hard. Battlefield 5's okay. It's just this most recent one was fucking dog shit. And they just
Yeah, because you want to know their reasoning for making it a hero shooter? We want to compete with other games that are hero shooters. My brother in Christ, you own Apex. You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to compete with yourself, you dumbass. And you didn't even need to compete with Overwatch because they're just making the mistakes themselves.
Yep.
Case in point, everyone that was playing Overwatch left to go play Marvel Rivals.
Real!
What?
I'm a Cameron Crisis. God damn, this bitch kick like a motherfucker. It spitball it fast, but it go.
Really fun for the Wii. Played like ass. Drop dogs behind a guaranteed death. They reached you.
I like when my
Have you ever
guns
played a
go
COD game on the Wii?
Burp.
Burp.
Emulating the A10 Warthog.
Mm-hmm. I like LMGs, even though like people are like LMGs aren't the most optimal weapon to use. It's like I don't care. I like having hundreds of rounds.
LMGs are great for a game that actually lets you do suppressing fire. Like again, Black Ops Battlefield fucking 1, where you could actually suppress people.
And Battlefield 3.
But like this game, like Call of Duty, it's just speed, reaction times. And if you have a slow gun, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty, I am speed.
And I don't like that either. I mean, like, I want to be able to use an RPD like how it's supposed to be used, like rounding a fucking corner and just having a hell of bullets.
Hear about the CEO of Overwatch that said Black Widow? Yes, I saw that.
Oh yeah, the Black Widow and Widowmaker are very similar in names. Are you talking about that?
And also just like the thing of making her a sniper or something.
Yeah.
It's like my brother in Christ. You guys pretty much copied Team Fortress 2 then.
Black Widow copied.
Is. Like, I'll play Overwatch 2 still here and there with like friends, but like, I don't know. I'm very much the like kind of person to be like, yeah, the game's like not good on its own, but if I play with friends, it's fun.
Pretty much any game, honestly. Play with friends, it's gonna be much more enjoyable.
Like, it doesn't need to be a good game for me to play if my friends are.
I like the way that looks.
I've always hated those arguments where it's just like, oh, they copied this game, and it's like, okay, but then your game is a copy of that game, so we could play this until we get to fucking Pong, my guy.
So how we've came with media, it's impossible not to have some form of iteration of a system from a game that came out 20 years ago in your game.
Unless you're WB and you copyright the Nemesis system. Or Pokemon copywriting the Pokeball, or catching monsters and putting them in a sphere, according to them.
Is that like the big lawsuit that they're going against fucking Power World right now with?
That is the big lawsuit. But the problem is, it's probably gonna get thrown out because they made that copyright after Power World came out.
Yeah, and that's not how copyrights work.
It's gonna be weird because I kind of want to agree with Andy, but I will disagree because copyright and trademarking is a very slippery slope, and it has happened before. And I know my mom's been through this experience where someone trademarked a name after my mom already had it first, and because
here's the problem with the video games. That means they don't know that the can of worms they're opening up is that every single game developer can then sue Nintendo.
Yeah. Which, fucking please.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious.
It would be a perfect irony for Nintendo to go down because they can't afford to keep paying lawsuits.
Yeah, but Nintendo would never go down. Japan would bail them out.
I know, but still.
The Japanese government would bail them out.
It's the only thing keeping the Japanese government up. It's Nintendo.
Japan and their declining birth rates.
Nintendo, save us. Bring back the love hotels.
Just have like a Nintendo Wii in every love hotel now. Or Switch.
I thought they ended support for the Wii like a year ago.
They did, and it's sad.
It was a great game system.
I really like the way. I will say, I did not like doing the AC-130 mission on fucking Modern Warfare on the Wii, though.
Yeah, that sounds like hell, trying to aim the crosshair.
Dude, the Black Ops for the Wii was insanely dumb.
Dude, Modern Warfare 3, I watched a video of somebody playing through Modern Warfare 3. So, and I'm like, damn, I thought this game looked so much better than it did.
So planned now.
I still have my little fucking Wii remote, like, gun.
I have my Wii remotes too. And my Guitar Hero controllers.
I do too, yeah.
Good times, good
Well,
times.
I didn't actually. Mine aren't Guitar Hero. Mine are Rock Band controllers, but still.
Weren't they supposed to be like bringing? Didn't they want to try and bring back Guitar Hero? I think that fell through.
Probably.
They tried.
No, like
And you're
development
right.
didn't even get off the ground
Yeah.
because it was the whole copyright thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wanted to do it because then no one would play it on stream is the thing too. Because you
Yep.
can't stream it.
Yep, because it'll just be a lot of, what's it called? It'll just be
DMCA's.
copyrighted music, yeah, the MCA stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What, you guys don't like free advertisement? Okay, fuck you, get sued. Because that was like, Guitar Hero back then was like free advertisement for a lot of bands.
It was. I mean, there's a lot of songs from Guitar or Rock Band that I only know because of the game.
Same.
Same.
Some of these bands would not be the bands they are today because those games actually revived them too.
Exactly. Man, I really hope I can get Extendo on this bitch soon.
Probably not. Ugh. Oh my god, there's so many fucking weapons to do. My god. Holy shit. Let's see what I have to do. I have to do 18 more weapons, well 20 more weapons technically. Because I have to do these two and all these right here. How expensive would it be to commission you to paint? I have not. Hello, Xander. I have not decided
Hi,
what I
Xander.
want to do for commission fees yet, but it wouldn't be something ridiculous. That's what I know. It would depend on the scale of the
Give me,
and
give me your firstborn child, and I might pay a model. I'm doing something. I'm starting a sweatshop.
Jesus Christ.
Like, man, you see how many children play Minecraft? The kids fucking yearn for the salt mines.
there's the YouTube chat. I'm gonna refresh that.
The pieces.
This bitch shoots way too fast to be useful. I'm sorry, I fucking hate. That's one thing I hate about Call of Duty, and I know they got balance, but like, just because a gun shoots fast doesn't mean it does less damage. That's not how bullets work. Getting shot by one bullet to the fucking chest sucks. Imagine having like 5 of them in like the same time span.
The kids, you're oh god. The funny
I'm
Minecraft
the idiot
thing,
complaining
and
about
welcome,
realism in my COD
welcome
game.
Lucy. What army do you play Underpaint? Yes is a valid answer.
Ow.
Oh, thank God, there's there.
Check general.
There goes my hero.
Where's the ping? I disappeared, David. Or someone pinged me. Where'd the ping go? There's no ping. It's gone. I see nothing in general, David. Lies.
Shouldn't be blind then, idiot.
There's nothing in the Discord general chat.
That is where you're wrong, for it was I, Dio.
Oh no, Dio da.
Zawardo.
Huh? What? Who's streaming what?
I didn't pick that up? Okay. I love how kill confirmed is sometimes, where it's just like, I touched it, but it didn't pick up.
Boxes, woohoo.
Yeah, weird hitbox. Kill confirm's like one of my favorite game modes, too.
You gotta love it when they break your favorite game mode and it's nearly unplayable.
It's just weird hitbox on it because it's spin now, so the hitbox on it's been changed because it's spin.
Going.
And
Nah,
That's what I needed.
David.
I need you to make the flashy thingy spin.
there it is. I found the
He
gel.
is blind. Our eye is blind. I ain't blind, you just did it right now. Yes, cool, a salamander. Very cool, salamander. Or Space Marine.
Space Marine.
Space
Sure.
Marine. I said, where's the ping?
There is no ping. You were tricked, Handy.
Well, I found the ping. He put it in the shield. He put it in the members general instead of the actual general chat. You lied to me. You dare lie to me. Now perish.
You must die by my hand.
How dare you lie to me? Freshly baked croissants. That is a great name. Can the Tyranid Gene Stealer infiltrate Necron Society or Chaos Space Marine chapter like the Thousand Suns? No. Gene Stealer cannot infiltrate Necron Society because they're all robots. And so they don't have any genes to steal. That's why the Tyranids don't really like the Necrons that much. And then also Chaos Space Marine, no. Because they'll know that the Necrons are all connected through one mind, kind of, technically.
Well, it also ties into the fact that most of the Necrons don't have a soul.
Yeah, that too. Kind of need that.
So there's nothing to corrupt.
Yeah, Tyranids do not like Necrons because there's no biomass.
As a certified Tyranid, talking to you here right now. Yeah, we don't like that.
Welcome. What army do you plan to paint? Yes is a valid answer. And if you haven't started yet, what army do you plan on playing then?
If this bitch with the glowing yellow hair kills me one more time, I'm shooting myself.
In Minecraft.
Yes, you're thinking of Trazen. He likes to collect everything like the British Museum.
It's one of the reasons I like Necron so much.
And then the British Museum collects him. Trazen is like it collects stuff like the British Museum, but the British Museum, he's in the British Museum's collection, his collection too, by default.
Yes.
Congratulations, you're now property of the British Museum. Oh, so that's how it feels. I love that meme.
I love how they have an arachnophobia mode, and in my head I'm just like, oh, I remember this. This turns off the legs of the spiders, which does absolutely nothing for arachnophobia mode.
Oh, wait, so is it just like the body of the spider just floating around?
Sorcerer is probably yes.
Yeah, that's the greatest idea I think I've ever heard.
But I'm not so sure because they're space marines. Or corrupted
what was the
space
question?
marines. Can't Tyranids or Gene Stealers infect Thousand Sun space marines? Or sorcerers since they're made of meat?
I guess technically speaking, but you also gotta take into account that like the Gene Stealer is like a virus and it's something that affects like the genetic strain.
You wear a Tyranid
so,
as
like,
venom like symbiote into combat. No.
By all definitions, Zinch would probably just be like, no, and then just fix it.
Yeah, he would.
Even though it goes against what he likes, the God of Change, the Gene Stealer changing the DNA of the sorcerer, hypocrite.
Fucking finally, I got that fucking puzzle, Jesus Christ.
Congratulations, you're smarter.
The thing is that the textures in this game are fucking shit, dude.
This came looking other places. Yeah, so we're saying Chaos Space.
Where are you
Marines,
playing on?
Zombies. Oh, Xbox.
What Xbox?
Series S.
Series S? Yeah, okay.
Still though, the fact that the textures do not load in properly is what pisses me off.
I'm telling you right now, the Series S is just an Xbox One with the new code of paint. That they were just like, yeah, sure, we can allow it to run next-gen games. Doesn't mean it does it good.
Wait, Galaxy Wiping Machine? You mean like the Necrons do?
I just blame it's the game, because even with like the highest settings, which normally I don't have a problem with, I can barely read the fucking symbols on the bottles and shit, and I'm like, bro, why the fuck is this so bad right now?
True.
If you have a Galaxy Wiping Machine, that means you destroy everything in the galaxy, even all the other factions.
Yeah, but why would you want to do that if it wipes the galaxy?
Yeah, I know.
So there's nothing to conquer after you do it.
They had a weapon that deletes stars, but that got destroyed. Their world engine or whatever the heck it was called, it was destroyed.
Oh, was it? Was
Yeah.
that recent?
Yeah, I think the world engine got destroyed a while ago.
Oh, I thought it was still around.
No, I don't think it's still around. Because I think they got rid of it because if you have that in the setting, it's just another Star Wars, but at the same time, it's like, okay, why? And this just like makes it so the Necrons would always win. You have to get rid of it. Because what's stopping them from just phasing to Terra and blowing it up?
Yeah.
It's the same reason why the orcs can't get to Terra anymore. And then just kind of invalidates the entire setting if the orcs just always show up to Terra for the good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to painting an orc as the emperor, so he becomes the emperor.
It's the same thing with, like, surprisingly, the Tyranids, even though they're kind of letting them win right now in story.
Because everyone voted to let them win.
I know.
Because we got tired
but
of the
like
Space
after
Marines
they've
always
gotten
winning.
some good, yeah, they've gotten some good victories after the Tyranids too, or with the Tyranids themselves is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, because that's like the scary part about the Tyranids. Once they start winning, it snowballs real hard.
Until the
And
authors say no.
Yeah, it's like, because how they work biomass. Biomass. Biomass.
Yummy. Can the warp corrupt Tyranids? Can it?
I don't think so. Because Tyranids don't have a soul. If anything, the Tyranid hive mind is powerful enough to be its own warp entity.
But you gotta remember, all warp entities lose to the Great Horned Rat. Cannot beat the power of the funny rat.
Fair.
But what if they can beat the power of the funny rat?
They can't, because Slaanesh even called bullshit for the Great Horned Rat in the old world. When the rats blew up the moon, they're like, nope.
I don't know.
Korn would love to have here. Well, Korn likes the orcs even more.
Yeah.
He has his own pet orcs that he watches every day. Just fight corn demons.
If you want to look at it in a way of the Chaos God speaking towards the factions, Nurgle would fucking hate Tyranids. Because there's no rot in that system.
And also, he can't make a disease to get rid of them because they're always evolving. Stupid bugs. I can't infect them with
Stupid
my
bugs
gifts.
keep drinking my soup.
Can't infect them with my gifts. Don't every Chaos God hate Tyranids? Yes.
Pretty much.
For obvious reasons.
Well, the Chaos Gods also hate anything they can't corrupt.
Oh my god, I got a ray gun.
Like the Emperor.
Got a ray gun. But I can't has ray gun. I have to swap it out. Fuck!
The Emperor is just going to become the 5th Chaos God eventually. He pretty much already is.
I mean, that's what everybody's... Yeah. With how the warp works, if you believe really hard, I'm a god.
That's heresy.
Like, man, if I get enough people believing in me, I think I should be considered a god. Okay?
That's pretty much just Gork
No,
and Gork.
it's heresy.
Stop the heresy, Handy. Hear me out, put the Emperor in a Dreadnought. That's what everyone wants, to see him in a Leviathan-sized Dreadnought, or a Dreadnought. Well, not the goofy Dreadnought, or just put him inside. Make his Dreadnought an Imperial Knight. That works too.
Now this is a map I fucking excel in. With this fucking gun.
Tyranids can be affected by chaos. Iron Warriors have a hive ship they infected with the Obliterator virus that they use as a landing ship for their Titan forces. Ah, okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, it's the Iron Warriors. I'd see them doing that. That makes
Dude,
more sense.
if anything,
yes.
I'd figure Fabius Bile would be the first.
Yeah. His Dreadnought can have the color of every Primarch Legion. No, his Dreadnought would just be gold. Like his armor is.
It'd be like a Custodes one, but bigger.
Yeah. Which is why I said his Dreadnought would just be a knight at that point. Because it can't be a Telemon. Cannot be a Telemundo.
Telemundo. Estás viendo Telemundo.
Oh, that's right.
It's
I
a
don't think
pain
I've
to
done my
paint,
clan tag to be
No, no. Gold is not that much of a pain to paint if you know how to paint it. If you know how to paint it well. And what
That,
paints
and
you're
also
using
if you have a good gold.
Yeah. If you're using a GW paint, then yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. Which is why you should use Duncan Rhodes Tooth and Coats, hashtag not sponsored. I just like the paints.
Hashtag not sponsored yet.
Procreal, do not take this as me hating on your paints. This is criticism. I don't like their metallics. I don't like Procreal's metallics at all.
There it is.
They don't. It's because of the matte medium in them, I swear. Because they don't portray that metallic color right. It looks wrong.
I will admit though, they have some nice bone and cream colors though.
Yeah, like everything else from Monument Hobbies, like Procreal range, is good. It's just their metallics I can't handle. I wouldn't be able to recommend their metallics to somebody. And that's sad because I wish I could.
How did I praise the Emperor? Okay. Ugh. See how much paint did I get done today? Time is it? Me, it is 1:57, so I'll probably end at 3. So I have time to let this migraine subside.
Before
Yes, before
the events of later.
Yes, before Diendach. Find the urge to buy a Fulgrim mini and put him in a tiny Maedrus. Wait till the actual Emperor's Children release next year. Because we are most likely going to get a new Fulgrim model instead of the expensive, what, I think $300 Forge World one.
It looks good though, but yeah.
It looks good, but here's the thing. They're just going to take that and turn it into a plastic model like they did for the Tempest Titanicus stuff. Yeah, I think the Fulgrim model, the Demon Primarch Fulgrim model is that much. If I remember correctly. It might not be 300, it might be 225 or 200. Someone do a price check on GW website. Someone do a price check.
Price check these nuts, loser.
Yes. Yes, it really is the Warhammer 401k.
Warhammer 401k.
We're not joking when we say that.
It's bad. It's bad out here. I remember when I first got into the hobby and it wasn't that bad, but now it's real bad.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
What program do you use to stream? So for the V2 model, it's VTube Studio. And then also for like just OBS for a streaming program.
Streamlabs is a good beat.
Fulgrim is $275. So essentially it's essentially with tax it's 300. So I was right.
Streamlabs is a good beginner's operating system, but if you really want more, like, I guess, how do you say this?
What the fuck is a Zamata?
I don't know.
Another.
But if you really want more like customization, OBS is go.
Yep.
It's a little more complicated to use than Streamlabs, but I feel like if you know how to use Streamlabs, you know how to use OBS.
Mm-hmm. I remember I used to make really shitty videos on my.
Oh, ha ha ha!
OBS.
Very funny. Very very funny.
What happened?
No, what's the matter with you? Very funny. Had to do that because if it was another innuendo, I would. If it was an innuendo for something, I would catch it pretty quickly. Hey guys, who sings Radioactive again?
Imagine,
Imagine dragging these nuts across your face. Gotcha.
I said, oh.
Yeah, you said you started it though, and then I got him.
I thought about it real quick. I'm like, no, hold on.
Got him.
I must save myself quickly.
Okay, Tony, nice try. I know that one too. That one's mind goblin on these nuts.
Not the mind goblins.
It was almost as bad as the time we had to deal with the Sugondese.
Look on these nuts.
So the worst part is it sounds like an actual African tribe.
We're adults. We pay taxes, allegedly.
I know what you're talking about. I pay
Every
taxes.
income I've ever made was
I
not
don't like
taxable.
it.
Because I said so. I decided that all my income's untaxable.
Your guys that was asking pics of the kill team once it was done. I mean, if you're in the Discord, yes. You always like to see miniatures that are painted.
I'm a fucking scumbag. I've been using the shock charge.
What a day.
Even in zombies, the shock charge is fucking broken.
Give it a bit, they'll nerf it if enough people complain.
Yeah, but still.
I hope not. It doesn't do any damage though. I know it's annoying because it basically stops you from like moving properly, but it doesn't do damage.
You know, it takes away your ability to fight back, essentially.
Yeah. But for the people who don't know how to deal with that, it sounds like a skill issue.
It is.
Skill issue.
It's hard to believe Christmas is like 14 days away.
Yeah, I know. I still gotta buy gifts.
You guys still get gifts?
I said I have to buy gifts, and yes, I still do. Wait, you're in a Hispanic family, you don't get gifts?
Not anymore.
Wow.
We firmly believe at the ripe age of 18 and up, you gradually start losing the ability to receive gifts. Because you're an adult, therefore you no longer need gifts. You can buy them yourself.
That's how it goes here.
The most I'll probably get is like a cologne and maybe socks.
It's always socks.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Dude, at this point, I would like some socks. I haven't had a new pair of socks in like 3 years.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's one of those things that whenever I'm thinking about it, I never think about it because I don't wear like socks a lot unless I go out. And then by the time I'm like thinking about it, I pick up a pair of socks and it's like, oh, these all have holes in them. I'll have to get some new ones, and then I forget about it again.
We need to get you some Warhammer themed socks.
Yes.
Listen, man, I want socks not to be bullied in public.
What are you talking about? You'll never be bullied. They don't even know what it is.
Yeah, they're not even. Well, people are gonna be weird. They're gonna be looking at your feet too. That's weird of them.
Dude, listen, man. They can look as long as they pay. What the fuck was that? Did they say C4 to have like a dead man's trigger now? What the fuck?
Maybe
In a sense, yes, because if you throw the C4 and let's say you're like he's one shot away from being taken down, if he presses the X button before you take him down, and the C4 does take like 2-3 seconds to blow up, so yeah, in the sense if he presses the X button as he's tossing it, he could probably take you out.
That's exactly what just fucking happened.
You're good.
That's what I always do. I just spam the X button as soon as I toss C4 as well.
Dude, these gooners hiding in this fucking bathroom are gonna piss me off.
I mean, where else would they be?
Let me guess. Are they using sniper? Are they using shotguns in the camping corner?
Yep.
Of course.
Shotguns in this game are hyper powerful.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking shotgun. Of course, it's gotta be powerful.
I know, but it's so weird compared to like other games where it's just shotguns aren't real. They can't hurt you.
They are not real. They're just in your imagination. All right, so that is a
It's okay, buddy. Don't worry, they're not real.
I like it when games make shotguns realistic.
Well, these ones aren't even really realistic.
They actually do stuff. Okay, that. We're talking
They
about
like,
Call
I
of
mean,
Duty.
like they one tap, all of them one tap, but like still, it's like outside of like 15 meters, you don't get hit by them anymore.
That's not how shotguns work.
I know, it's like old, like it's literally just like cone in front of you. It's a D&D fucking Dragonborn breath attack.
That's not how shotguns work.
I learned after looking at Dragonborn too real quick, their breath attack. We had shotguns in the campaign I was in. That's he based the shotguns off that dragon breath attack.
Shotgun baby.
Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go for high rounds. I was gonna try and do the Easter egg, but I was like, eh, fuck it. I already beat it. I don't need to do it.
Do it.
I know my friend's been farming the assisted mode like crazy.
The who to what mode?
There's an assisted mode in zombies that like basically holds your hand on how to do the Easter egg.
I hate the assisted mode. I hate the fact that they added that. I'm like, bro, if you can't fucking hack it, then you shouldn't be playing.
Well, it's also a really good XP farm.
The whole point of doing Easter eggs in zombies is to like learn how to do the steps on your own. Not get like fucking your handheld through the entire thing.
Real and true, brother. Real and true. Couldn't have said it any better myself.
Spit your
brother.
facts.
Come on, spit in my mouth. Wait. Hold on.
Hold on.
I don't think I said that right.
Wait a minute, wrong chat.
But is it in the wrong chat though?
Yes. What a horrible day to have eyes and ears.
Is that the Pancor jackhammer?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice it until now. That's the fucking Pancor jackhammer.
What?
A shotgun that technically doesn't exist. And they add it in like every game because they think it's like the god of all shotguns, but it's not. It's actually really bad.
It's a shotgun that's prototype would not work no matter how many times they reiterated on the prototype.
Was it a Russian shotgun?
No.
Nope.
And it also promised a bunch of features, like the magazine can be set up into a line.
You mean, is it an American shotgun?
I think so.
They didn't get that big of a DoD budget, then that's why.
It was a dude in a garage making it.
Yep.
It wasn't even like a company, it was just a dude.
He didn't get a government contract, that's why.
He did not. He very much did not.
If he got the government contract, that would have gotten made no matter what.
So the magazine had this proposed ability to be like, you take it out, you take the top of it off, that like, so all the shells are facing the same way, or like the, you know, the fire part of the shell, the part where the buckshot come out, and you could set it up to be like some form of like fucking trip mine, so all of the shotgun shells go off at once. I don't want that feature under my fucking armpit,
Well,
or like right next to my fucking arm, because it's a bullpup, too.
Ah. I see it. It's not like our Lord and Savior, the Styrog.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's awful. I hate it. I'll be right back.
No bullpup shall ever match the greatness of the Styrog.
I always remember the funniest thing that I read. I think the funniest thing I've ever seen in like a Russian Badger video is when Badger asked his chat, if you would uninvent one thing, what would you uninvent? And almost all his... Yeah, they all said bullpup rifles.
Styrog gets a pass. That's the other one that gets a pass, but I would agree with that.
That one and the FAMAS.
You'd be surprised. The FAMAS actually isn't that good of a rifle.
Oh, no. FAMAS is good.
There's a reason that everyone gave it the nickname the FAMAS. It's a bad rifle.
Nah, bro. They just don't understand how great it is.
They don't need to understand because it ain't a Styrog. If it was so great, it would have been adopted as a military rifle. It never was. Because it was garbage. It was trash. Meanwhile, the Styrog is used by both the Australian and the Austrian military. And sometimes by US Special Forces. And actually, surprisingly, some police departments in the US also use it as their service rifle. I was very surprised to learn. FNP90 is a pretty great bolt. No.
The what?
P90 is not that good. Because the mags are a pain in the ass. They sometimes might, like, you have to make them sit correctly. So, like, they sometimes will not seat correctly, so then it won't, like, the mag won't feed. And then also sometimes the mag doesn't feed at all because you're making the bullets go from like making them do a 90-degree turn. So if the spring inside of it is fucked, you're kind of fucked. I mean, it's a cool looking gun. It's just not that great.
Cool doesn't mean good.
Huh?
Yeah. No, the P90. Saying how it's not a very great gun because there's just issues with it.
It jams like fuck.
Yeah, I know, because you're going from, like I said, you're taking a bullet, making it like turn 90 degrees.
It's a really interesting concept in the design of like magazines, and it's really cool. And maybe with enough development into it, it could work better. But like stick mags are still around for a reason.
Yep.
Same with like the PP Bison, like the Bison, really cool magazine. The helical design, really cool. Doesn't fucking work well.
Properly maintained weapons. The government knows how we use it or lose it policy on the budget. Say whatever you don't spend 1 year will not get the next. Not shock me if they bought AUGs as a means to spend that money.
True.
It's
like one drum mags are so rough too, though.
Yeah, it's also because like the AUG can be an all-in-one. You can use 300 blackout. You can turn it into a PDW. Yeah, and you can also turn it into a DMR or a machine gun.
The AUG is very much like how the AK and the M4 are, where they're very interchangeable into what role you need them to be.
Yeah, except the AUG, all you have to change out is just the barrel. That's it.
Yeah.
The AK and the M4, you got to change out a lot of shit.
It really depends on what you're doing with the AK. The M4 definitely. If you want to turn it into a belt feeder, yeah, there's a lot going on there. If you want to change it to be a PDW, you have to change the lower receiver to a 9mm one, and then change the bolt too. The AK, a lot of the variants, it depends on if we're talking AKM or AK-47. If we're talking AKMs, like the 5.56 variants, or 5.45, my bad. Yeah, not really. Like, you can turn a AK into an RPK by simply just getting a better barrel on it, and that's not a lot of work to do. Same with turning it into a PDW, the AK-74U. Stuff like that. It's not that bad. Now, like...
For AUG, you just have to push a button and switch on the barrel.
It's not, like, horrible to do, though. It's like 15 minutes of work compared to an AUG's like 10 minutes of work.
No, you want to know what an AUG takes to swap it? It takes less than a minute.
I know if you're good at it, but like my dumbass is gonna be like fucking twisting shit until I'm like, is it right?
Dude,
because I've never worked on that AUG.
You can't fuck up an AUG. That's how simple it is.
Yeah.
It's just a button to release the barrel. You press the button and you twist the barrel 90 degrees and you pull it out.
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't have an AUG.
You underestimate our stupid.
You underestimate my autism.
I actually don't know too much about the AUG other than it's a cool bolt. That's one of those things. I know about its funny trigger.
Progressive trigger, which the P90 also has.
Yeah. Oh, one sec.
Still waiting to hear who's going to be the head of the ATF. Please be Brandon Herrera. Gotta wait for Doom to be back to say that. Unless he heard what I said. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Autism, yes. Be in awe of my autism.
Don't be afraid. Be very afraid.
Ugh. Ugh.
Hi!
I'm bossy, dude. Oh, did you hear what
I'm
I
back.
said?
What?
I'm still waiting for who they pick for the director of the ATF. I hope it's Brandon Herrera.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny.
It would be funny. He's still winning for that nomination for what who people want.
I don't know if they'll actually do it because by all technicality, he doesn't have a governmental experience, even though he ran a campaign.
You mean like none of the ones that people that are in government have governmental experience? That line is a load of bullshit.
I know.
Here's the thing, at least it'd be better than the current one that can't even disassemble a Glock.
That was funny too. I know, but it's just still like I can see it being some like nuance like that keeping him from doing that. You know what I mean?
They're not gonna do anything nuance shit.
It is so fucking funny though, because I'm like, I woke up the next day after like, or not the next day, but like a few days after the election or whatever. I wake up and I see a Brandon Herrera video where it's like, I might be the ATF director, and I'm like, no fucking way, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
And apparently, Fat Electrician, he was like, do I have to run for senator now? Or for the House now? For one of his
That'd
tweets,
be so fucking fun.
Just
Imagine
unsubscribed podcast being in government.
I like watching people in like the Senate and the House argue. Like, that's one of my favorite pastimes, where it's just like, look at this picture. Is this not you kissing a child? Sir, I don't understand the context of that image. That's not the question.
I think it'd be funny to have the Fat Electrician as a congressman or senator.
Dude, imagine the fucking arguments he would have.
Just with his colleagues that are into communism, be so fucking hilarious.
It is
The
insane.
Secret Service is a chick who ran security for Walmart. What the fuck does government experience have to do with anything? Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your argument is invalid, Doom.
That's true. I'm just saying, like, I could see him getting at the gates of it and then being shut down for some stupid reason like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm not saying, like, this is for sure what's going to happen. It's more of a just, like, I can see the pitfalls that he might fall into. What was I talking about? We were talking about arguments in the fucking Congress. Congress arguments are like my favorite thing to watch, because it's just like old to like middle-aged men yelling at each other about stupid shit. Where it's just like, this is common sense. Why don't you just agree? And instead, it's just like, actually, it's what is it called? Politicking? The actual word, I forget what it is. Politicizing. There it is. Maybe. I think that might be it. It's how they talk. So like, instead of answering the question, they have to be as vague as possible.
I do not.
You mean politically?
It's the way how it's a word for how people like politicians talk. And it's not like, I don't think it's like an actual like word, but it's a word that I've heard before from like political analysts of like arguments in the House. Rhetoric, that's a good word for it. It was a phrase I heard the other day called politicking or some shit. Just
that's stupid. Whoever said that needs to go back to English.
I know, I can't think of the word rhetoric, and that fucking word popped in the mind first.
English is stupid anyway. It's a dumb language.
Dude, I haven't had to. So, that's gonna change because I'm doing college. I'm very fluent in my language, but I forget words sometimes.
Yeah. Politicking is the word you're looking for. Okay.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, to the point where it's just like, I love that shit. It makes me so mad, but I love watching it because it makes me mad. This guy's a fucking idiot.
That's the act of doing politics, okay?
The act of doing politics, yeah. But their rhetoric, that's the better word for what I was like. Thank you.
Making the non-political political.
The whole like thing where it's like, you ask me a question and I give you a vague answer that doesn't answer your question but makes you confused. It's like how we should get rid of filibusters.
No, don't. That is a bad idea.
I'm on like the fence with it because like, yeah, it's a bad idea.
You don't get rid of it because then you just ram everything through without talking it out.
Well, that's not what filibusters do. Filibusters is literally just waiting until everybody gets too bored to stay to vote. That's literally what it's doing. I'd rather there be a civil discussion than one dude just being like,
original tension
"Oh, what about the weather?"
The original intention was to make it for people to actually sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, I get that, but that's not what it's used for now. We need a restructure.
Of course, that's not what it's used for now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first things first, term limits.
Term limits. Term limits. We should get rid of those. Trump should rule forever.
No, don't listen to him.
No, don't listen.
Because what's his name? The old Mitch McConnell, he fell yesterday.
It's weird how, because acceptably, I do concur with the fact that the president is the highest position of power in the United States government. Real weird that that position only lasts 4 years for 2 terms. While you have people like Nancy Pelosi who's been there like for fucking ever now.
Actually discuss. I mean, the way to make it work is you make it 1-page issues for bills. That's like the easiest fix. But they don't want to do it because they want to fill it with as much pork as they can. Because they want to get money from their lobbyists. That's another thing that needs to be made illegal is lobbying. Pretty good. Nice and shiny. What's oh my goodness? 1-page thing that also hamper more complex issues that actually need several pages. Well, I'm saying it 1 page like it has to be a single item bill. Like you can't attach random crap onto it. It has to be just has to be that issue. Is the thing.
I was about to fucking be really pissed that this person like created a group chat for what we were supposed to, because like I started playing with this person Sea of Thieves recently, and it feels weird that every single day they message me asking how I'm doing and all this other, and then ending up with, "Hey, are you free today to do something?" And I'm just like,
no, I'm a streamer. It's like, I understand like that. It's because I played with them one time. They were asking in like in a different Discord I was in, like, is anybody free for some Sea of Thieves? And I'm like, I am. So I decided to play with them, and we had a pretty good time. It's just that like now it's just been constant like, leave me the fuck alone.
Are you free today? Do you want to play Sea of Thieves? And I'm just like, I'm busy. Like, yesterday I had work, and then they messaged me asking me how I was doing like super early in the morning, and I was just like, I am currently at work.
Best laws, they should draft legislation, leave it to voters to vote on. Then nothing would get done is the problem. But I would agree with that, yes. Because a lot of the times the laws they come up with only benefit them. In some shape or form.
Which is why we're a republic democracy. We're a republic first democracy. And even in the Constitution, it does not state that democracy is a requirement of this nation.
We're a constitutional republic.
Mm-hmm. We just use democracy to we just use the structure of democracy to make it actually a little bit more fair for the people of this nation to vote for the people that they want in power, because it represents what their needs are.
Good joke, especially for California.
I'm not. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not a joke. Just people make bad decisions, and it just so happens that
if you know how California works, you'll know that they cheat.
Of course, they cheat. That's why it's like that's why the only people to blame are the people who voted those people in power, because they voted for because instead of actually looking into like the policies and everything that they're all about and quote unquote represent, they vote for the wrong people in, and now the state is in shambles. That's why in a few years, and I feel like it's coming fast. The state of Texas will actually be the #1 most prosperous state in the United States. The only thing we're missing at this point is just beating California in population, which I feel will be that.
No, don't. Representative with everyone voting for leaders instead of representatives.
The representatives are our leaders. That's the thing, because we're voting for people in power to make decisions that they promised us as the people that they would make. And of course, they all vote on that, or like even amongst themselves, like we basically vote our council of elders, and then the council put into effect the policies that they promised, which is why Texas has been voting red for like 30 plus years now, because because we're not stupid. We see what the policies on both sides have, and we choose the better one.
Well, California. No, that's
again,
California.
Again, that's why I put Texas as a good example. California is California voted the wrong people in, and now they've stayed there.
And they're complaining about the state, not realizing it's their own damn fault. Instead, they spread to other states and bring their own stupid decisions with them.
Which is really funny, because I love seeing this funny shorts / TikTok. Well, it's like both. It's like a little mini story of how 2 Californians came from California and they've turned into Texans, because they now see that like maybe everything they thought that they were told about Texas isn't correct.
Are you talking about Babylon B? Because I remember they made a show exactly like that.
No, maybe, I don't know. It's basically like this. The story is like it's just an interracial couple that moved to Texas because California.
That is essentially the Babylon Bee.
Yeah, and that they end up at Ted Cruz's house, trying to sway Ted Cruz to be a.
Yes, Democrat. that is the Babylon Bee.
Those guys are funny. I like their little their mini series, because by the end of it, they're just like, Texas is great. Whoa. It's like, yeah. Goes to show you that when you vote the right people in, the state doesn't crumble.
Yeah, I know. Cough, cough, New York. Cough, cough, California.
Cough, cough.
Oh, you're saying cough, cough. Okay, I heard like the start of the "ka" at first, so I'm like, are they saying cock in here?
No. The fuck is wrong with you?
What?
The fuck is wrong with you?
It'd be funny.
The fuck is wrong with you?
By the way,
funny.
Did you see the aftermath, by the way, Handy, of like the Californian state and like all their counties, and like for the presidential election, how like most of it was even though they went blue.
Yeah.
It was only, I saw something the other day where it was like there's no blue states, only blue cities.
Yep.
Pretty fucking wild, if you ask me.
Which is why like the most least Texan place to be in Texas is Austin, Texas, our capital, because it's just liberal city over there.
Austin, Texas is one of the most liberal cities in America.
No,
and it's all because
Los Angeles still wins.
No, yeah, Los Angeles still wins.
Well, no,
Austin
San Francisco
said one of,
wins.
not the.
San Fran
actually wins that.
No, it's not a competition whenever I say one of, not the most liberal city.
Yeah, no, Texas is one of those places where like Austin is surrounded by red from all sides. So they're slowly sieging them into becoming red.
It's all fun and game.
So you're saying that you guys are the Iron Warriors?
Pretty much.
I have a buddy that's down in Texas too. I remember that because we were talking about the Brandon Herrera vote too, whenever that was happening.
Yep.
Because he was like, yeah, I'm voting for him. Why wouldn't I? He's cool. He's my favorite internet man. Why wouldn't I? God, my feet are fucking cold now. I went outside. I had to run outside to run my stepdad his gun real quick because he's leaving. I'm wearing these raggedy ass fucking Crocs. And it rained all day yesterday, so the ground's still wet. So my feet are cold and wet now.
Wahoo, good job.
Yeah.
I also found out recently that everybody in my D&D group, the other D&D group, not like me as the DM, but the other one, I think all of them are from New York, and they all hate it there.
I wonder why.
Dude, they complain about it so much, and I'm just like, you do realize that, you know, we have some space here in Texas, and they're like, the only thing we ask of you is that you vote red, and they're like, yeah, you know what? I think I'll take that offer. I'll take it.
They're lying. Only won by a few hundred votes when he outspent him by magnitudes is wild to me. Yeah, I know. It's almost like if you have a likable candidate, then yeah. Money isn't always everything.
Dude, it's almost like if you have an open primary, you have a chance of winning.
Yep.
It's almost as if, you know, like all the attempts of like cheating didn't work either.
What's funny too is that if Tony Gonzalez does it again, Brandon said he will run again.
Hmm.
And this time he will probably win.
Dude, OJ Simpson right now camping in a fucking corner, just like OJ in real life.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
It's Jason Bourne.
Thank you. Big Bart isn't here to say it.
It's Jason Bourne. It's Jesus Christ.
Christ Jason, it's Jesus born. They better Brandon in that situation. Yeah. Funny though, if he does become the director of the ATF, oh boy, silencers off the NFA, yay!
Dude, if he becomes the director of the ATF, I don't think the ATF is going to be more.
Well, no, it'll probably can't get rid of it entirely. Probably just turn it into what it was supposed to be, because they used to have education, like gun safety shit back in the day. Guess who got rid of it?
Me.
The current presidency.
No, I said back in the day.
Oh, back in the day?
Yeah, it was the Democrats. They didn't like it.
I was about to say, wouldn't it be Obama then?
No, it was like way back when.
Way back? Oh, bro.
Wasn't that like during the Bill Clinton administration?
I think so. Yeah, you
Yo, I just got killed by Epstein's lover, 69. That's cool.
The fuck?
Jim Sully, you get back here!
That's the next name he's gonna see is baby.
I keep a popular name I've been seeing recently has been like Diddy Disciple and stuff.
God damn it! What the fuck?
I think my favorite one that I've seen so far is on Sea of Thieves, where a guy named the ship the Diddy Party Boat.
To become the ATF director, that'd be all the pressure you need to stop being such shit. Probably. He probably could. But then that could be seen as a conflict of interest because it would be helping him too.
Oh, Epstein's lover is using a shotgun like a cuck. That makes so much sense. Bodacious. I love COD names, dude. COD names are like my favorite thing. This is why I play this game, not to actually shoot people, it's just see people's names.
See the name.
OJ Simpson still hiding in a corner.
See the funny names until they get forced to change them.
I haven't seen a slur yet.
There was a funny name in Marvel Rivals a few days ago that Walrus and Ickbar were playing against that I don't want to say. It was a funny name, but I don't want to say it. It was a very, very funny name. Ugh.
I'm gonna say a slur right now, Andy.
No. Don't. Don't you fucking dare.
The power I have with one word. It's like the poop cock peacock meme.
Ooh,
Say
Hanny,
peacock and nobody bats an eye, Batman. But you say poop cock.
I'm gonna do it, Batman. There's no laws against Pokemon, Batman.
Joker, no! Joker! I'm gonna fucking tear that thing up, Batman! That's what I got. Got a Lapani. I fucking love that meme.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't fucking Vaporeon either. I'm glad it was like something else.
That'd be too easy.
The Vaporeon statue or like little figure I have
pasta.
looking at me.
Oh god. Oh,
It
no.
was sent to me with all those Tyranids from a certain someone. And there's a picture that I put it in a pickle jar to be funny.
I'm guessing he still hasn't apologized.
Funnily enough, he did, but it was one of his fake apologies. But also,
Oh.
I texted him like 3 days ago to fucking whinge about Dragon Age because nobody else was up. Because I was just that fucking angry.
What time was it at? You could have probably done it to me and Ickbard.
It was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I wasn't awake for that.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to go to bed that late anymore.
Rev would be well, no, hold on, Rev, you're in Texas, so never mind.
Yeah, no. I like my time zone is the same as Handy's.
Yeah.
Central Standard, let's go.
Let's go.
I know, I get you confused for the another one of my friends who lives all the way in Cali.
Ickbard.
No, a different friend.
Me when I used to live in Cali.
You aren't real.
No, that's Canada.
Vanos Gaming isn't real?
Yeah, it's just a figment of your imagination. Sure would be nice to drive your fully functioning tank to a Waffle House.
Oh, that's lame.
Oh, did you see the jokes about the guy that uninstalled the CEO? People were like, he should have gone to a Waffle House. They would have hit him in the back.
Did they catch him?
Yeah, they did.
Finally. All these people making jokes about, like, oh, he's gonna get away, he's gonna get away. It's like, bro, why are you rooting for the criminal?
Dude,
I mean, it's American
dude.
healthcare, so.
At least it's not Canadian healthcare.
Oh, yeah. Canadian healthcare. Have you tried
had, like-
uninstalling?
I had like a medium like heat argument in the gang server about that whole situation.
I'm just saying, Handy. I don't think you need. I don't think you need the healthcare in Canada to do that.
Like, I had the take on that whole situation that it was pretty not cool to take another man's life, no matter what. Right? Like, assassinating people's not cool. And then it was like, I don't care. It was a CEO. Who cares? Who cares? CEO. It's like, dude.
Here's my argument to that kind of stuff. I tell people the moment you start dehumanizing any human person is the moment you yourself have become a monster. Because every life is precious, even if you don't like the person that like lost their life.
Like, I'm not crying that he like died. Like,
yeah, like I'm not crying about it, but it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible
human life was taken.
Yeah. Which, by the way, this is the part where welcome to this part of the segment where Rev opens up the Bible and reads a passage.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm not the most Christian person in the world, but I do have faith. And it's not cool.
There's an actual passage in the Bible, y'all, that actually states that it is okay to unalive the person in front of you if they already have decided to unalive you first. In other words, self-defense is okay.
Jesus is my savior.
My life-saving care, so.
Like, I understand being mad about the healthcare system, and I understand being mad at like people that abuse it, like him, who are like making so much money off of it. But, like,
most denied claims out of all the health insurance.
Yeah, but like killing somebody isn't the answer. It doesn't fix anything. Taking another human's life just makes you a bad person.
Yep.
If anything, you've made him a martyr.
Well, actually, no. People don't see him as a martyr now.
I know, but still, you get what I mean?
If anything, unfortunately, the guy that did it is the martyr.
Yeah.
No. I feel like what's gonna happen is that that guy the CEO who got taken out, instead of people like focusing on the bad stuff that he's up to, instead are now focusing on the criminal, and now the criminal is just like, oh yeah, so because like it's fine when you dig up dirt on people that are being terrible, but the moment you take away the spotlight on that, like on the dirty deeds of that person because you yourself committed a even more heinous action, is the problem.
It also gets into an issue of like, I don't think death is a good punishment.
Dirty deeds, done dirt cheap.
Oh yeah, no, straight up, that guy should just rot in prison. Like he should take the long way out.
Yeah, I think like it should have been brought up in a civil manner, in which like it might not have worked, but it would have brought it to light, and it would have tarnished the reputation, right? Because I don't care about the actual court system.
Oh yeah, that too.
What?
I can't remember. Some other company was gonna make it so you can't use anesthetic past a certain time point, and they would stop paying for it. And when that immediately happened, they retracted that.
Yeah.
Like it changes the field because people did die.
Also,
a person did die.
Also,
but still, it's not the way to do it.
To kind of finish my thought with the Bible verse from earlier, the reason why, like, at least the lesson of in the Bible that states is that it's okay it is not okay to take human life, but it is okay to defend yourself when you do so, because you are trying to defend something that is precious, which is life itself.
Second amendment, maybe. Let's go.
While the other person who is just trying to take your life is doing it because, you know, they're evil, they're bad. So it's sort of like the whole moral standpoint where like you're doing it to preserve your life and maybe around you, while this guy's just doing it because he wants to do it.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
I'm just when it comes to my standpoint, like, people dying is a thing that happens. Like, wars are needed at times when stuff's hard.
The thing that pisses me off the most is like, oh, we're gonna have a big manhunt for this guy. instead of doing it for the other people that get killed every day in New York.
Yeah.
That's my big gripe. It's like you only gave a shit because
you're talking about the NYPD, part of a blue state that believes in defunding the police. Yes, sure.
I have a moral standpoint that the loss of life in any situation is not a positive.
Oh, of course, never a positive. But that's why we also have to actively, like... I think I talked about this. I don't know if it was with Handy or with someone else recently. I think it might have been with Handy. Where I personally do not believe in safe spaces.
No, we didn't talk about this, but I agree with you. Life isn't fair. So, the world is not a safe space.
Yeah, so I firmly believe that a safe space actually breeds more incompetence and weak-willed individuals. Because if you do not face your problems and overcome them, then you'll just stay stagnant and weak for the rest of your life. So safe spaces are just pure is an idealistic bullshit thing to ever believe in.
I think it
stems from communism.
Sorry. When it comes down to it, I think people it takes away any form of like challenge.
Yeah.
In people's lives to do that.
Yep.
And like
it also takes away their common sense and their ability to properly decipher what is right and what is wrong. Because a person who is secluded in a safe space will never know the true difference between right and wrong. And if someone tells them the right thing to do is do this, like, obviously bad thing, they're not going to know that it's a bad thing because they've been, like, in a safe space for a long time and they can't use common sense to realize that that's a bad thing. Like, it's like what was it? Like, it's the whole nurture versus nature thing. Where, like, and I hate to bring this up, but like, just look at Megamind. In Megamind, when Megamind ended up in the prison, bro, they brought him up to be evil because he thought being evil was good.
Yep, bringing up Megamind, woohoo! Great movie.
Yep.
Oh, you're a villain, all right, just not a super one. What's
that
the
movie
difference?
Is so good. And then they made a really bad sequel.
Presentation. But
I love that movie.
Yeah, and it's the whole argument of nature versus nurture, right? Where like, it that's the same way. So if you keep from a young age, if you keep yourself in a safe space and secluded from any challenge and problems, you will grow up being like the most naive, gullible, stupid individual that ever exists. Which is the type of people the Democrats are aiming for.
It also falls into
sounds like the average college student.
Yep.
It also falls into an issue where people who get stuck in these safe spaces get locked in an echo chamber of opinion.
Yep.
Say when you go down that route. And I think it's like I think it's a bad thing for like human mentality to do that to yourself. Because
it is. It honestly brings so much negative like mental problems like depression and shit that it causes you to start deluding yourself from from reality. And
you'll
that's
never grow as a person.
To hear others' opinions instead of being a tool for people who have actually been traumatized and going through therapy to eventually get over said trauma.
What happened? What happened?
I was saying a comment. I'd say they get co-opted by people who just didn't want to hear others' opinions instead of being a tool for people who have actually been traumatized and go through therapy to eventually get over said trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problem is they make therapy so expensive and insurance won't even cover therapy.
I don't know why mental health. We have a mental health crisis in the US. We have
yes, we do.
Crisis too.
I feel like the modern day mental health issues isn't really derived from like how do I put this, like from a lack of being able to God, it's really difficult to put it into words, but like I guess I'll put it in the other words. The modern day mental health problems that we are going through is like is caused by all the safe space bullshit. Because back in the day, and traditionally, when you had a problem and you went up to your parents and you asked them how to deal with the problem, normally your parents would tell you like one of three solutions, which is either confront your problem, find a way around it, or come up with your own solution. In other words, if you face with a problem, you have to find a way to beat it, because if you don't beat it now, it's going to be an issue later.
PTSD and that versus blue hair crybaby.
Yeah. And when it comes to trauma and stuff, it's the same way. Like it's if you got traumatized by something bad like 5 years ago, you're gonna have to find a way to get over it, because if you don't get over it now, it's gonna continuously be an issue down the line, and it's gonna prevent you from growing as a person.
By bringing back shame and bullying, panpsychotropic medications are repealed. The what?
So I don't really think bullying, like bringing back bullying, is a problem, is a solution. I just feel like people should be more insightful in how to like bring up the future generations, because I feel like protecting your children, yes, is important, but there are certain issues that you have to kind of like prepare them for, in the sense of like for example, right. my mom from a very young age, since she was a single parent, she drilled it into my brain that life is not fun. Like, I mean, not fun. Life isn't easy, and if I wanted that if I wanted or fair, and that if I wanted an easy life, that I should not like I would be very much disappointed. So my mom said that if you want to go get ahead in life, you have to work for it.
Mm-hmm.
And she prepared me about it too. She brought me to I've been through so much shit, and my mom had to tell me, yeah, that's how life is. This is what you have to expect when you grow up. That at a young age, I was just like, oh shit, this sucks. Being an adult kind of sucks.
Being an adult sucks.
But of course, my mom also taught me like ways to there are ways to handle this kind of stress and negativity, things for yourself, and kind of like think like, in a way, she basically says, try to keep yourself positive as much as possible, because yes, things can be bad, but it can't be any worse than where you are now. Because things could always be worse, and you should just be grateful that you're not in that position.
Yo, I just killed Oil Up Diddy. I'm sorry.
Right?
No, fuck that. My god, the names in Call of Duty.
I love them.
No, it's just a complete 180 from what Rev was talking about.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. I hate to, it just showed up. I had to say it.
No, it's hilarious. I love it.
So by the way, just because I want to bring up a funny name too, there was a guy who had a username that censored, I think in Call of Duty as well, and his name is spelled Nasser, so Nasser. But because the word ass is in it, they censored it, and people think it's a completely different word.
Oh god, I can see which word they think it is.
Yep.
The censorship made it worse.
Yep. I was like, yo! Oh. I'm crying right now.
That doesn't seem right. Just made it worse.
Yep.
Before it was fine, now you just made it 10 times worse. Good job. If the meme is crude, I don't post it.
OJ Simpson again. I'm playing a match with OJ Simpson.
Okay, I did not. I went to go check eBay real quick for model train stuff. I did not miss anything. It's all good.
You fucking fiend for your model trains, dog.
Yes, I do. I'm collecting a scale that everyone is uber competitive for because the one company that made them in plastic has not come back yet since 2020, and they're still trying to find a factory that'll make their shit.
It's so fucking funny, though.
You have to be a loot goblin for narrow gauge HON3.
It's just funny as fuck to me that you just like.
There's even stuff that isn't even made that's still made in brass, so you gotta like pay attention to everything, like all the sites that sell brass
cold
trains.
sweat. In a cold sweat, Handy wakes up in the middle of the night to check eBay.
You're not wrong. I even search by like, I even have my search set to worldwide too. Because these things are made in Japan and Korea, so sometimes some models appear in like you see a model that's from Japan or Korea that shows up, so it's like, oh, okay.
It's just fucking funny. I get it. I mean, I understand why you're. This is just fucking funny.
I mean, there's one that I'm eyeing right now, but knowing my luck, which always happens, is just like, oh, I'm gonna get this. A couple hours later, something that's been on my like the chase list pops up, and I'm like, fuck. God damn it. I wanted that other thing, but I just bought this thing. PayPal Pay in 4 can't save me for this. And also, PayPal Pay in 4 is a godsend for buying stuff on eBay.
That's the weirdest way I think I've ever seen somebody spell the F slur.
What? Okay,
what?
No, never mind. Don't even say it.
The slur for gay men.
Oh,
or what the British call their cigarettes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I thought you meant fuck. You know, I was like, what?
No, fuck is not a slur. I know that one very well.
Hey, you can't say that's a bad word. What do you mean? I'm just saying the French word for seal.
Yeah, no, it was spelled with an E. You spelled it with an
E. Oh yeah, how do you spell it? PHOQE, I think.
Stay mad with my knives, F. Like, bro, what? What are you on about? Nobody.
What the fuck?
Who hurt you?
Yes.
The world hurt me. The world did. It was a world.
You know, I haven't been called an N-word in a COD lobby. I will say that much. We've gotten better as a community.
Wasn't it because they're listening to?
Bro, I love how you said, I love. Wait, hold on. I love how Frog says we have gotten better as a community. Meanwhile, I pull up like a 3-hour session of Warzone 2.0 with all the dudes dropping the end bomb. Oh, by the way, have you seen Habitual Line Crosser's new buff
yes
shirt? Looks so good. The buff don't bluff.
The greater crater maker, that's me.
The American crater maker, I love it. Oh.
The buff is forever.
The buff is forever. We'll see it in space soon enough.
Yeah.
Look, man, I stand with Wendigoon. I stand with Wendigoon. You mentioned space and again.
What?
I stand with Wendigoon. If I see a Coca-Cola or McDonald's ad in space because of space satellites playing ads, I'm becoming a terrorist. It's simple. You start putting ads in space, and I'm gonna start making bombs.
Meanwhile, I'm all for it, bro. I'm 100% for ads in space. We all know why? Because at least we'll have the rich people spend their money somewhere that can somewhat help us get there faster.
Yeah, but then those satellites crash into each other, and then we can never leave the planet.
Yeah. But also, I don't want a McDonald's ad when I'm trying to look at stars.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine there's like a new constellation and it's just the McDonald's photo?
Oh, there goes Haley's Comet. We can't see it behind the space McDonald's. Oh no, the Hubble telescope's being blocked by the McDonald's ad in space.
That was the Burger King ad. And it went.
Burger being butt lettuce.
Bro, I 100% believe it will be America's fault that, like, if we do find a way to do intergalactic travel between planets, they're gonna put some rest stops in certain places. That's just gonna be McDonald's, Burger King.
New cosmic cola made from 100% pure Martian. Dang it, Xander.
Yep. Welcome to
Xander
Space
playing
McDonald's.
the D&D today? I forget who was playing.
It's Nalo, Nibbles, you, and maybe my friend Hermit as well. You know the one.
Who was the other one you said? You cut out the last person.
Ray Spectre.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh god, screw loose.
Screw loose is back.
The big dumb gonna be back too, I forget.
No, Koshi's going through some IRL stuff. Monday. Okay, well,
oh god, just the two of them is chaotic enough.
You guys will have the opportunity to take Corpid with you.
Now. No. Aliens, I think they exist, but a good analogy I saw is that to them we're just like fish. They catch us and then they take some photos and put us back.
Yep.
I like I do enjoy the like various different theories about how like alien.
All right, I'll be right back.
My personal favorite is the campfire theory.
The what?
Where the reason we haven't seen aliens is because they're not putting out any signals because there's something watching.
Oh, so Fermi paradox.
Essentially, but there's something that's so threatening that other interstellar species, or like other extraterrestrial species, my bad, are so scared of it that they won't actually like broadcast where they stuff like that. Spooky stuff, not so stuff that might like just fly out, just be like that thing for to be spooky. But I like that stuff. I do think aliens are real.
Oh boy, cosmic horrors beyond my comprehension. And then it turns out we're the cosmic horrors.
There's a book, and I wish I knew what it was called.
I always like that angle where it's like we're the actual cosmic horrors to what we think are the cosmic horrors.
Yeah.
Continue.
There's a book though that like talks about like humans entering the galactic like playing field, essentially, of different races, and humans being the most like warlike out of all the species. There's this threat that's made in the book from one like the human admiral to an alien admiral that was like, we pinned our Lord and God on a cross. What do you think we'll do to you?
Humans are space orcs. Don't fuck with you.
I wish I knew the book because I want to read it. I heard the quote forever ago.
You probably just like put the quote into Google and it'll tell you.
I don't have it one for one. Like I know the fucking
here.
Scream quotes almost one for one.
Are you sure about that?
I know a lot of the I have no mouth Scream.
No, I'm saying they're responding to Alaric with his heir to Europe comments. Aliens being just demons. I learned more that way. Oh, like that one movie. That one movie where demons are just aliens, and they take all the children, leave all the adults on the planet to die. Something like that.
Some weird shit.
Yeah.
I think aliens are a very interesting prospect, but the only thing that like humans will actually care about is if we can, you know, do the sexy time with them.
Yes. A la Mass Effect.
Yeah. I always bring this up in conversations. There's the 3 primal like questions in every human being. Can I kill it? Can I eat it? Can I fuck it? That's the 3 main questions in every human's brain.
Yup. Humanity number 1. Let's go, baby. Yep. My God, we humanity is literally just we are space orcs.
We are space orcs, and that's okay.
Likely ban evader.
Was that? Oh, is that somebody's name?
Huh? No, that was just. I was looked over on Twitch. It stopped a message.
Oh.
It was stopped by our filter, and it just banned it. It's like, get the fuck out of my chat.
I do believe in aliens, though. Now, with how much contact we've had, I don't know if we've ever really contact with aliens.
I mean, apparently there's some like floating over around New York right now.
Yeah,
there's sure that's just the government.
Yeah, I think a lot of UFO sightings can be pointed at government stuff.
Yep,
and a lot
like the B-2 bomber.
Yeah. There's a few that can't, which is weird.
Yeah.
But if we get into like talking about abductions and stuff, I don't necessarily think a lot of like the big abduction cases, like what were their name? That couple that got abducted.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Betty and
something.
Yeah. Frank, is that
I don't know if that one's real. I wouldn't put money on that being a real thing. But I don't know. I guess we'll never know until like they show up and we're like, hey, we met some of you before. I think her name was Betty.
Yeah, the Greys.
I just think aliens are way too humanoid by their descriptions, because I feel like if we do run into fucking aliens, they are not going to look like us.
Well, they'll somewhat probably be humanoid, because that's like what like intelligent life is more or less going towards, which is humanoid. In structure.
Would be upset if we didn't have like weird lobster to show up that are like just actual, just big like
Everything returns the crab.
Yeah, I hope we interact with like space.
And then we're really gonna be asking, can we eat it?
Can we eat it? Just because you put that in between 2 pieces of bread doesn't make it a sandwich. Epic Fallout random encounter reference.
Okay. I think that is a good point to end it on. Well, America apparently has most of the alien sightings. I wonder how culture different say Japanese go. I think about aliens. They would think of them as yokai is what they would do. I've seen shit up close that wasn't human made. Ah, okay. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Japanese
what?
Just Francois said he grew up next to Boeing and understanding like aircraft and stuff, and saw stuff that wasn't human made, pretty much. It's witnessed.
I've had one UFO experience. That was just something I couldn't identify and wouldn't say it was alien.
Yeah, same. But I think this is a good point to leave off on. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow playing some Marble Rivals, probably. Depends on how I feel tomorrow, but thank you everyone so much for watching, and